Yeah, he's got like a whole travel trailer.
I'm actually just more connected to UFO stuff. And so, like, I did a website for a guy who does night
I live
watch
near.
in Sedona, Arizona. He does night watch with night watch goggles and stuff.
Nice.
Is it like
So,
a practice?
watch the skies?
Yeah, it's a night watch. So he takes you out to the skies are dark out there, so that helps. And then he goes out there and UFO show up, basically. And
Awesome.
they catch him on the night vision stuff.
Huh.
And,
Neat.
and he's pretty good at it.
I live right by Pine Bush, New York, which is like a very big UFO hotspot.
I think
know
I
that.
heard of
One
a
of the
case there.
biggest in the countries, right? In the
Yeah,
country.
one of the biggest in the country.
Yeah. Is that where?
That's where Ben's from.
I know. I've been out to. Been there with you.
Yeah.
But is that where Carl Sagan lived?
Alright.
Is that?
Did he?
Seems like
Not
we're
that
gonna
I
have to
know.
I
switch
think so. Yeah.
Okay,
Georgia
I'm thinking
to
of-
Republican
confused.
here.
I can't think of anyone
UFO
notable
stories.
from Pine Bush or anything really
I
about
think
Pine Bush.
Somebody in my house.
I interviewed about 300 experiences. I feel like I've interviewed somebody from
Oh,
but I don't
dang.
remember who it was.
Yeah,
Probably, it definitely
it's just a
pops
little
up a lot.
sleepy town in like, just like 2 hours north of New York City. It's just weird that it's a big hotspot. It's like right, it's like a couple towns away from me. It always has been.
A lot of times it's their sky, too.
Yeah.
How dark is the sky? That's a big issue.
It's dark, yeah. It's a,
Pretty dark,
it's a
I guess.
rural. It's like a rural pocket, sort of, between
Yeah.
bigger cities.
Yeah, maybe it's just a good visibility area.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Or it helps if there's some kind of feature like a vortex or something nearby. I mean,
Not that I can think of. Just like some farmland.
how close are they to Montauk?
To Montauk?
Yeah.
Chris, how close is Montauk to Pine Bush? Montauk's out in Long Island, so it's not anywhere near Pine Bush. Oh, we're talking about aliens.
Yeah, we're talking about the aliens.
Hey, Alex, how are they voting?
Oh, we're talking about how they vote. I don't know. The classic Simpsons gag, like
Yeah.
classic Simpsons. Go ahead and throw your vote away.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Treehouse of Horror. That's a great
It's just
one.
more true every year.
Yeah. They did a new Treehouse of Horror. I watched it this morning, and they had a
Oh,
little
man.
reference to that actually.
Good.
They were on the new ballot.
I think the AP News is going down. I think it's just getting hit with too many requests. I can't get on it. I have to hop to Politico.
Have you ever heard any UFO stories from Key West, Florida?
Yes, actually, my friend
Really?
who's now in Sedona used to live in Florida, so he's been all over Florida and had he was in Orlando, was
Yeah.
an area where he was on living at there was I guess his dad's house by the ocean, and something came right out from the balcony from where he was at, and now Florida has quite a few hotspots to it too.
Yeah,
I
I'm
I haven't
in
seen
Key West.
UFOs, but I have seen my share of ghosts.
Dang. Alright, I'm going to call North Carolina for Biden. Like, a
That will
little...
be bad for most people in North Carolina.
What's your
'cause
source here,
they're
Sheridan?
about Trumpers.
Well, with 77% of the expected vote in, Biden is ahead with 51%, and Trump is behind at 48. That's a 3-point lead and only 30% left.
May I ask your source?
Politico. Politico's front page.
Cool. All right. So it goes.
I'm going to continue to hunt for ghosts while slowly becoming drunker. Because
Oh, hey, that's something I haven't done yet. I actually haven't taken any shots yet tonight.
I'm drinking for Tom, so I
You
can't
guys
drink.
could
Nancy Wilson.
I've still breastfeeding, so I can't either.
I'm on the Kratom because I'm a weird guy.
I still need to figure out what dosage
healthy.
that they want me to be on.
I mean, you gotta feel it out. You can't listen to doctors. They're wrong all the
You
time.
just gotta. Well, the
Well-
thing is that it's also a relative of opium. So
Yeah, I think that's
opiates,
a,
and I do not do well with those.
I think
Like,
that
those usually fuck me up.
it's
bad.
best to start with the
It's
science.
atypical. Of an opiate. It's not. It doesn't have the same chemical mechanism as like the opiates that mess you up. So it might be okay. I mean, the classification system is very ad hoc. Don't gotta take it with a grain of salt when you talk about drugs and what they are by class, because it's not always very
What was the name
meaningful.
again?
What's that?
What was the name of this ghost again? I'm gonna try and see. Also, if
the
anyone
major
else
risk,
has this
yeah.
game, like, I'm very willing to share the private lobby. Nancy Wilson.
I don't have any kind of ghost game. I don't even know what this ghost game is, but I've seen it get played by a few people.
Phasmophobia.
Oh, that's
Named
why.
after
It's
the
a
fact that- yeah.
it's a popular one. I haven't even looked
Yeah,
at that.
it's real popular
trying
right now.
You should
I've been trying
get it
very
shared.
hard.
It's only
Nah.
$15, I think.
Nah.
Play it
14,
with Dom.
10 or 15, something like that.
I mean,
It's
Yeah.
getting steep.
I forgot to grab
It's an
the
indie
thing.
game.
It's
I feel like
definitely
$10 is good for an indie game. If you're asking 14, you gotta remember that the audience for indie games is poor too, so you
Yeah.
can't ask for 50.
I also
I'll
prefer
let
playing
it
for
ask
something like
15.
this because it's a small production, just,
Yeah.
home
like
production studio.
literally one dude
Yeah.
started working on this. And now
Yes.
it's a small team.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Okay, I am like pretty sure you're gonna be in the damn kitchen, aren't you?
Well, the knives.
I mean, that's what ghosts do. They do things with knives, or they do things in bathrooms, or they do things with computers or pianos or cars.
We had women like the kitchen in the Bonnie and Clyde house. Like the kitchen.
Ah, damn it. McConnell beat Amy
Have you
McGrath.
heard stories about the flying orbs?
Yeah, McConnell
yeah.
was gonna beat McGrath.
I
because
know
McGrath
we
is
were-
basically a light McConnell.
I know we were all expecting it, but it still sucks. It
Go.
still
Shush.
sucks.
It's exactly what the DNC wanted
with
to.
the-
They would much
shush with
rather
the heavy
lose to McConnell than actually have a progressive installed and have to deal with that.
Yeah, for real. That's a little cynical, but I think it's painfully true right now. Like, I just
Yeah, I
hope
hear
that
you creaking upstairs.
I just hope that
You're
Yang
upstairs,
is able
aren't you?
to
Yeah.
Yang is able
Yeah,
to
you freaking-
convince the establishment that basic income is more than just feeding the poor.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What the
It's feeding their own businesses. It's trickling up.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe we'll convince them. Maybe we'll convince them. They must be convinced one way or another.
Give us a sign.
So I went to vote today, Sheridan, and it
Yeah?
took only I don't know, how long were we in line? An hour, maybe?
That's good.
Maybe 90
That's
minutes.
good.
I don't know. Moto stepped out.
So there was
Hey,
no
you still
testing
had a
of
line?
line.
There wasn't
Yeah,
today?
it was between an hour and a half, which is pretty bad, but not egregious.
I mean, it's
Not
not
enough
bad
time,
for
you
New
know.
York.
Well, it is for this part of New York. It's the longest line I've ever had in this area for sure. It's not as long as when I voted for. It might be about as long as when I voted for Barack Obama in 2008.
I have not
Brooklyn, but that was
seen
Brooklyn.
anything
That was not here.
Well,
There
I'm
has
really
been
glad
nothing
that you got out
in
and
the
voted.
air on-
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's another vote for the Greens, and that's another vote for $20 million a year of change.
Yeah, I was hoping you and Moto would talk about that when you were on together, but other stuff was happening that day recently. Oh hey! The disparity in your prediction of the third party candidates, of third party turnout, where Sheridan's saying this is the year where it's very viable that a third party
my God,
will reach the threshold to get public funding, and you're saying no, this is the year when there'll be less third party support than ever. So
Yes.
you have
That's not
opposite
good.
prediction.
That is very not good.
Oh, that's it. I would
Alright,
like to see you guys square that circle. It's
I-
possible. Hang on, I'm gonna go turn the TV off behind me.
Yeah, my ghost is attacking your TV. Great. Nice. So I got negative temperatures. That's That's never good. I'm gonna put the EMF there next to my thing that says, "Oh my God, it's negative temps," in that tiny ass closet, because that's not a good place. It's not a good thing or a good place. So, negative temps usually means that it is one of the more powerful ghosts, one of the more dangerous ghosts, one of which being demons. Demons and banshees make things very cold, and it is not good. And so I'm going to hope and pray for not a demon, but you know, you never can know. You play this game. It's very RNG heavy.
What are your different classes?
I hear my EMF going off, and I don't like that. How are you going? Oh God. How? Okay. You literally just fucking opened that door. Okay, fuck you. Bye. I'm gonna check for orbs. At least it wasn't an EMF 5, but still. The fact that it's picking up EMF in that cold room is not good when I'm not there at all. That just means that things are not good. If there would be orbs, there would be orbs already. I will put down the freezing temperatures. Photo of the ghost is not going to happen. Not likely. Now, I'm not in the house at all, right? And this is the total activity for the house. It's just active. Nobody has to be there. It just does its ghostly thing. And I'm going to go back in the house like an idiot. You know, unprofessional. You know, when the ghost can just be like, "Yo, you dead now."
Ah, nice. All right, AP. Hey, I have some election updates.
Yeah, me too. Go ahead.
Oh, you first, please.
Oh, I just have to catch Ohio on ABC News.
Yep.
You know,
Ohio is leaning towards Biden, but there's still
there's still a lot to focus.
there's still 40% of the vote for that. But the
Or it would be like-
AP is calling Louisiana, Nebraska's 3rd district, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming for President Trump, and New Mexico and New York for Biden.
Whoa. Some unexpected Trump calls there, if I'm not mistaken. Can you repeat that list?
Louisiana.
Oh, a lot of red states.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not-
Yeah. They're not
Okay.
they're not surprising.
Oh, yeah,
Honestly,
it is
South
surprising.
Dakota is, or rather, North Dakota is the most surprising, but that's
Yeah,
not
that's not
that
that
surprising.
weird.
North
That's
Dakota
not
is not
surprising.
surprising
It's still my predictions. The
North
3rd
Dakota-
district.
North Dakota has like the best
Oh.
cannabis policy,
Yeah.
which is cannabis is legal.
No, it's not.
And Wyoming,
No,
and
in North
then
Dakota?
New Mexico, New York for Biden. My map is still coming up. Daisies.
Alright. I'm gonna take you and
New
put a little bit.
Mexico, the death-
Indiana has gone for Trump. Let's double
Yeah,
check
no
that.
surprise there.
Yep, Indiana is definitely there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indiana and
Indiana is
Florida.
like the northmost southern state.
Yeah, it's our most cursed northern state.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, my partner grew up in Indiana, and he's Democrat, and he's.
Why are you not triggering? Okay, it just triggered that motion sensor, so that's nice. Ghost triggers motion
Wow.
sensor. That's fun. I don't have the book yet out there, and I don't. Do I have?
Holy!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you keep writing that, right?
Texas is a real battleground state. Like, holy crap, within 2%.
Showing blue on my map.
Yeah, that's not too surprising. It's becoming increasingly affluent, increasingly urban. So, yeah.
It could be a Democratic state by the next.
By the next cycle, for sure.
Yeah, El Paso.
See what Austin did.
That's not too far from where I'm at. Is El Paso has 85 bodies in the morgues backlog from people dying from COVID in El Paso, and the county is shutting down more than the governor said to, and getting flack from the governor. So the governorship might be open. He texted me. I can't stand that governor.
I can't believe New York has so
talk
many.
So
Like,
North Carolina's kind of a surprise, right?
yeah, North Carolina is Biden. That is a shock.
They're still kind of a swing state, but they're like a soft blue state now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80% of the vote is in, and Biden is at 50.7, and Trump is at 48.2. He has to make over 100,000 votes up, and
Yeah.
I don't think that the rate is going to favor him in North Carolina. I really think that Biden's gotten North Carolina.
Man, do you think he'll be a sweetheart and just let this go easily?
Who, Trump?
Not.
No, he's going to be a violent lame duck.
No, I don't think.
I think
Yeah.
Oh, he is
I
going to
don't
do
think-
his damnedest.
He's not going to go
Also-
gracefully, is he?
I
No.
think the news coverage of it stands to benefit from him having a hissy fit about it, because they're gonna make all this money.
That was Orb. That
They
was an
can
Orb.
drag out the narrative.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive the news is gonna spin it that way.
100% they are. I mean, they only stand to
It's
gain.
gonna sell so much advertising.
Yeah,
I'm not
Oklahoma.
surprised at all about North Carolina, because the entire Mid-Atlantic is culturally Biden Democrat territory. It's like the kind of Democrat who was a Republican in the 80s, and now they're a Democrat, because
Also, you generally
they
have
haven't changed. Yeah.
generally have some trends in North Carolina that are like a lesser version of what's happening in Virginia. Virginia is like almost a solid.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying the entire Mid-Atlantic has that, and so it is Biden's home base as far as I'm concerned.
It's really been a trade-off of like creeping down to the wealthier southern states while losing out.
Writing.
Well,
Losing the
Texas,
what?
Texas
You cut out there.
is historically Democrat. My dad was from Arkansas,
It's
was a Democrat.
Fox
And then they went Republican, so it's grandparent Democrat.
Really? So when did that switch?
That switched in the 70s, I think, and started to go more red. They have not historically been red states in those areas. They were, they were FDR Democrats.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, my dad was started out as Democrat, became a Republican, and ended up as a Libertarian. So he had an interesting career.
I missed the state.
I'm from the Pacific Northwest. I lived in Texas briefly, and I'm now in New Mexico.
Okay.
Hey, hey! A fellow New Mexican.
Arkansas would have a lot of FDR Democrats.
Nancy Wilson. Nancy Wilson. Nancy Wilson. Nancy Wilson.
And basically, like my grandparents and parents grew up Democrats because of FDR, and then after the Depression, and then they began to turn Republican in the 70s and 80s.
That's going to be better for
I think they could pick up, the kids, remember their parents and grandparents and great grandparents being Democrat. But I think that we've got to have better policies, obviously.
Yeah, I think that unless the Democratic Party truly starts to own up,
That sound.
that truly starts to own up to that they
That
need
is the sound
to
of goats
be
crying
the
out.
party of young people, be the party of progressive policies, then they aren't really going to win. I think the Green Party is going to ascend and take that voter base before the Democrats even stop trying to placate the right.
Well, if the Democrats would be, like, if they can have Biden be quasi-FDR, I think, especially right now with the national emergency.
I mean, he's
think-
not going to, but we can always hope.
I hope it.
He's
I'm
not going
hoping.
to, but he could, I don't think that FDR wanted to be FDR either. He wasn't, but it was just the times that he lived in. It just had to be done,
I would love to imagine Biden as a FDR type, but unfortunately, His voting record, it just isn't, and he doesn't have the charisma to pull it together either, or else he would have a much higher lead.
But like if you were trying to make a negative version of FDR in like a lab.
No, like a photo negative. Like I think a photo negative is a good representation.
Well, having been a caregiver of many septuagenarians and octogenarians, I can tell you, you really can't teach an old dog new tricks. They have a certain mindset, and they're kind of stuck with it after 70 and beyond. And I'm saying that as an almost 60-year-old. So, yeah, I think we need definitely the younger demographic that's lived with technology for one damn thing.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
This election is a lot.
Shale.
I'm taking a look at
You like what's going on here?
Oh man,
I
it's
was getting spooked.
it's very unique, Shale.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's fine. It's like we're having a doom scrolling disco party here.
Basically.
Doom scroll.
Is Trump winning Minnesota?
It's only because 1% of the vote has been counted so far. Don't worry. It's
like, what the hell? Minnesota's like never been Republican.
Yeah, I doubt Minnesota's going to go. My map has Minnesota leaning, or actually, let me go ahead and make that a much harder. I want to put that as a full hard blue there.
You want me
No.
to on the screen?
What's up? Let me go ahead and do a stream. Let me go ahead and share my screen.
Yeah, you can share it. I mean, I keep asking you to do that when you're like streaming elsewhere already.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I'll toss it up.
I mean,
this
I'm
is
doing it too.
this is
I do
my
it.
map. This
No, I
is
see it for a second. Well, just for a second.
Northwest, if you go over the mountains to eastern Oregon, eastern
Yeah.
Washington, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, that tends to kind of run red
Nice.
through there.
Well,
All right, so I'm looking
yeah.
at your map here.
yeah.
Montana's horrible. I can't even.
Wyoming's horrible.
Yeah, I think Montana, you're not looking at it.
Oh,
I mean, we might have Bullock winning the Senate race, but that's only because he's actually been a decent governor. He's, I mean, he doesn't, like, from his policies, he doesn't seem like the type that Republicans would typically go for, but he's also not, like, heavily against guns. And that's, like, the biggest thing that Montana Republicans are for, is, like, the gun thing. And it's like, well, if that's all you're for, then nobody's taking your guns anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I think Democrats would probably, or at least anyone who like is running on like generally economic gun policy, like care about guns, just be like a much better position in a lot of states.
yeah, I agree. I can't believe Texas is bluer than New Mexico. That's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry.
that shouldn't be like that on my map.
Thank you.
This is
okay.
my personal map. Here's
Oh,
some
that's
here's
sad. I was kind of interested.
here's an actual map of what's going on so far.
Yeah.
And yeah, like
Yeah,
like
right,
you,
let's look at that one.
yeah, Minnesota is now with 2% of the vote actually swinging to Biden. And again, these are just small percentage of the vote so far. But Pennsylvania, or no, yeah, Pennsylvania's still here. But yeah, like I was saying, North Carolina has 81% of the vote and 50% already for Biden, and Trump is lagging behind. Like, unless he really pulls it out in the last few hundred,
Gotta
but
get Florida though.
yeah, absolutely. Florida, 91%. I'm calling that as for Trump too. That's that's definitely Trump.
Biden. But the thing is if Biden gets Texas, that's way bigger.
Oh yeah. I honestly think Biden has a real shot at getting Texas. Look at that. Trump is trailing by 100,000, and we are at 63% of the vote. Like, oh my gosh.
I have it up at 70. It's down to like 6,000 votes.
Where?
I think Trump can overtake him, honestly.
You think so?
Well, Texas has had really done badly in the COVID stuff because they didn't do Medicaid expansion, and I was one of the people caught up in that. I had Obamacare I'm excited.
Yeah, I think that and just like the growth of tech sector.
Yes,
Like that.
Austin.
You're gonna have Texas kind of turn into like like California, the two state kind of one more
Yeah.
oil state, became like a solid blue state. I think that's what Texas is like.
Am I the only
tech
person
sector.
that? Yeah, the tech sector. They've had a lot of movement in New Mexico as well with that. A lot of companies moving because the land is changing.
Oh yeah,
All I know is if
absolutely.
Trump wins, I will probably be blowing my brains out.
Ugh.
New Mexico is a pretty reliable blue state.
Done.
Oh,
It's gonna
yeah.
be okay.
Yeah, don't
When-
You're gonna be
worry.
okay either
It's
way,
okay.
man. Don't even joke.
As a New Mexican, I can tell you.
not.
I hope you're
I
joking.
barely survived
You know
these
what?
4 years under dictator Trump.
Go ahead and joke about it. It's fine.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, no, he's a
Alright, anyway,
fascist.
you know
what?
No, it's
If I was
dictatorial.
joking, I'd say it.
Well, then I would advise you to not. I hope you reconsider in that
Yeah,
case.
I'm gonna have to
I'll be
say
going to
that.
BC trying to kill the president first, so...
Please don't say that on. Please don't say that on the internet.
I'm saying
Yeah.
it on the internet because I don't give a fuck.
All right, man.
Wow.
You are the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Ghost, they'll be ghost hunting my ass.
That was satire.
Colorado.
Satire.
Colorado's
This is
looking like
fiction.
it's
We're
Biden too.
LARPing.
Nobody gives a shit. Literally half the country wants him dead anyway, so it's like,
What?
what the fuck?
I'm LARPing
What is
as a
happening
person
in
who gives a
Kansas?
A lot, apparently. Well, remember, Kansas was also negatively impacted during the Depression and was very pro FDR. So.
Yeah. And how's Virginia, West Virginia? I can't see that map.
Oh, West Virginia
Virginia, red. Virginia, Biden.
is yeah. Virginia's for Biden.
Even though, like, I don't know why they're calling it for Biden, but probably because of the amount of places that have yet to fully report.
Oh man,
Or-
Virginia
Yeah.
suburbs are like the bluest part of the country. Like, forget California and New York. Like, the DC suburbs are like pure. They
Yeah.
a lot. I actually would say that Virginia might be like poor, like red state.
Yeah, in West Virginia they have.
Still saying that both parties need to be abolished.
Oh yeah.
Political parties need to end. We need to put an age limit on the presidency and the Supreme Court and everything else.
I feel like we shouldn't have to put an age limit on the presidency, but here we
Age
are.
limit.
Yeah.
We need to. If you're over 60, you shouldn't be running for president. You shouldn't be in Congress. You should not be in the Supreme Court. If you're over 60, you should be retiring from politics. Unless you're voting, you can vote, but God willing, we'll take away your voting rights and your fucking driver's license too, you goddamn assholes. I don't know how many grandpas have nearly run me off the road because they don't know how to drive and they can't see over the wheel. But fucking A, I'm tired of old people driving.
That's what
It's like that episode of South Park. Like that. The old people won't want the robots driving them though. That's the problem. They'll be like, I can still drive.
Oh.
Yeah, but they won't be able to get a license because robot drives better than them. And that's what's coming. That's what they
Yeah.
don't know. Is that once the driverless technology clocks better driving than humans, they're gonna start not allowing people to get a license.
I'm sorry to say it's not. The math doesn't work out that way. It's just like everything else. The political will in Congress, whether companies can legally have a car on the road with no one in it. That's the real problem right now. Because automated driving is safer than humans. Humans have an 87% success rate overall with driving. And our robots are just chasing the nines.
Yep.
I'm
The
sure
accidents
Uber
with the
has
driverless
plans for
technology
this.
Whoop.
was human drivers hitting them, not the other way around.
Well, with 40% of the vote left, Texas is looking neck and neck Look at that. 0.1 off. That's 20,000 votes. Not even. That's 14,000 votes.
So it'll be kind of fun to see Texas if it goes blue.
The
I
fact
mean,
that
it's
they
not
got
even
close.
70%
Yeah.
reporting.
Yeah, I mean we're still at 64%. We are going to really see some interesting stuff. And I'm interested in Georgia. Like with 40% reporting, I want to see Georgia flip blue. Like I had that initially.
Not gonna happen.
You guys are gonna get that this time around. I think Georgia is like to a level what's going on in Texas. I think they've got more structural problems there. And yeah, I don't think this one.
Calling it, Trump's gonna win. We're fucked.
No, he's not. But we are.
Yeah,
fucked.
no.
He is going to win, Shale.
No.
And when he wins,
Don, it doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't.
he's going
There's-
to win Florida and
He
Texas,
has
okay?
he has
Why, yes, he will. But why do you think he'll win the entire presidency?
Okay, all right, take a look at my map. Take a look at my map. Take a look at
Because
my
what?
map. Don,
It's up
take
to the fucking electoral.
Don, look at my
Might
map.
actually lose the electoral vote.
Let's look at Sheridan's map.
He has Florida and Texas on my map, and he is still dramatically losing. Like, tell me where my map is wrong. Like,
Yeah.
Rust Belt is where
He's gonna win fucking Nevada. That's why.
Don, I
Nevada's okay. Nevada.
Don, inevitably, sometimes you will win one. It's gonna happen. You're gonna win this one.
I don't see Trump winning Nevada at all.
Yeah.
But-
That's where I'm sitting too.
I know you've had a hard run, but this time you're gonna get what you want, even though you're not used to it.
I don't want.
You know what? No one wants Biden shale. Be honest.
Okay, but you would prefer Biden to Trump.
yes, we all
so
prefer
you're gonna
him.
get that. So you know.
Uh,
So Don, don't worry about it. This is still gonna happen. But Moto, Moto, do you feel now secure that the Biden win is going to happen? You should.
I feel a little bit less secure about it than I did.
Yeah.
Say like yesterday.
All right, forget it, Don. Stress away. Anxiety to the max. Turn it on. Turn the anxiety on.
Yeah, I'm not helpful.
I'm sorry. No, you're right. I mean, yeah, go on.
Here's the thing: if Trump wins, it's going to be by small margins in a few key states, kind of like last time. I don't know if that's going to happen though. Like, you know, then Biden's almost certainly going to get the primary.
So the Electoral College has its official vote December 14th.
Yeah.
We are likely to see a long, protracted legal battle in the courts about
Oh.
a few key states and how they counted mail-in ballots until that time. But after December, there is going to be no ifs, ands, or buts. The Electoral College will have voted.
They're gonna vote for Trump.
I don't think so.
They do not have to abide by the popular vote, even in their own states.
They don't. But the
Did we have a faithless elector last time?
Yes, this did happen
Yeah,
last
in 2016 there was a faithless
So
elector.
there are
Yeah.
faithless electors, and they probably will still happen in this election, but they're not going to
That happened
happen.
in 2016 in the primary.
Yep.
Why Bernie got beat by fucking Hillary because of faithless electors. In Minnesota specifically, we had goddamn fucking what's his nuts who used to be on SNL, Al Franken, decided to vote for Hillary when the state was for fucking Bernie.
Hey, I'm right there with you. Electors are a problem. Each one of these are an elector vote, but specific states
We're going
like
to have more to give to the electors than Trump, even if it's all a lie.
I don't know, man. I think
honestly,
Democrats actually have a lot more corporate power than
yeah, the parties are really what's in charge of the election, and the parties run this whole process. I highly doubt that the
GOP
parties
is completely Trump right now,
No, it's
only
not.
because, yes, it is.
they're fractured.
They have been going
They're
so
fractured.
far They've been going so far behind Trump right now because they're afraid of saying no to him.
Well, they're actually, it's not that they're afraid of
Because
saying
he
no.
can move the base.
That's the thing.
Why.
That's the thing. They can actually move. He can move the Republican Party forward into the fascist theocracy that it always wants to be, without actually saying, "Oh, we're going to be the party of fascist theocracy," because that's what our Christian Puritan roots say to do. They're just going to say, "Oh, it was Trump," and then they're going to try to go back to their regular racism and be like, "Oh no, it was just a phase." That's what I think is going to happen, and it's going to be after Trump loses.
Yeah, back up because they followed a narcissist over the cliff, and he's sucking all the air out of them. And there's a bunch of other narcissists who don't like that.
Yeah, but
You can
Kinda
laugh.
sums it up.
It's meant as a joke.
Now, Michigan and Wisconsin are kind of concerning to me. Like, we're getting 20% of the vote already, and it's looking like 55% to Trump there. What's going on in the North Weed Country?
Massive voter suppression.
Ah. So,
And in Colorado,
DC
too.
went to Trump. Or not Trump. DC went to Biden, sorry. I misspoke.
Colorado had the mail slowdowns.
They've been working for months on Wisconsin and Michigan to make sure that they eliminated voter rolls to the point where basically everyone had to reapply to vote. And if you don't have an ID, or if you are a registered Democrat, they made it incredibly difficult for you to get your vote. I know this because of many of my speedrun friends who live in Wisconsin and Michigan who have been telling me this for months, that they've had to fight tooth and nail to re-register to vote.
Yeah, it was a little.
that's ridiculous.
Wow. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and toss Michigan and Wisconsin into a toss-up that provides a 64 toss-up, including Texas, and Trump still loses. So, even with his incredible voter suppression, because Pennsylvania is swinging to Biden so hard, and Ohio is looking like it's Biden, it's going to probably still be a Biden win.
Ohio's too close. Ohio is.
I'm confident. I'm
1%.
confident
I'm
that
not confident at all.
Ohio is going to go to Biden.
Ohio go to Trump.
Ohio has picked the presidency every single year since our
It's
founding,
going to Trump.
and I'm almost certain Biden's going to
We're
win.
going to have Handmaid's Tale. It's gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and have to arm myself to the teeth. Because we're gonna be in goddamn either Civil War or the Handmaid's Tale.
So what's your weapon of choice?
Yeah, which
It
one
is
would you prefer?
5,000. That is close.
I would prefer my $30 bottle of Everclear and a rag. Along with the lighter. Molotov cocktails for the win.
Oh, they put it in for Trump. Oh.
We're just playing around.
What's Arizona looking like?
Don is very concerned. Very unhappy.
Arizona is
We're all
not
unhappy.
reporting yet.
How are you, Zach? I can't hear you.
Hey, you guys.
I can hear you now. Yep,
Hey,
loud
hey.
and clear. I'm good.
Alright, how you guys
Welcome.
doing?
We're doing great, having a good time. We're just partying out. Sheridan is showing us his map.
Oh, this is the political map. Here's my map.
Yeah, we're
Here's what we're
Sure,
hoping
yeah.
for. But unfortunately,
Sheridan's-
this is what it's looking like, and this is the scary scenario here.
Pennsylvania, I think, will be the big decider this time around than Ohio. I think Ohio's going to be safe for Trump.
Oh, if I don't think if Ohio is safely Trump, then we are absolutely fucked.
yeah, Ohio's very safely Trump. 70% reporting, 49.6% for Trump. Oh yeah.
That's still
We are
really
absolutely
close.
fucked.
It's
We're
0.5%.
absolutely fucked.
It's
We've
30,000.
been absolutely fucked since Trump won the first time. I told everybody he was not going to allow himself to be removed from office. Even if Biden wins, even if the Electoral College goes for Biden, Trump is going to do everything in his power to maintain the presidency. He will declare himself a fucking dictator tomorrow if he has to. Because he knows what's at stake. And what's at stake is his life. If he does not win, he is able to be taken to court over his taxes. If he doesn't win, my mob relatives will be up his ass for the hundreds of millions of dollars he owes them.
So I actually really have a really bad thing to say. If you are right with this, we are actually sitting for the nightmare scenario. Like
Oh, it's
260.
beyond nightmare
No. The
What
constitutional crisis scenario.
We've
269.
been on that for fucking
No,
4 years.
listen. This is a very specific legal topic. This is the Electoral College actually breaking when the states vote in such a way that you get a 269 split. That's what I'm talking about. It is. Look at my map right now. This is basically it. And it's looking like this could actually happen. Yeah, 268 is pretty much the same one. It's just whether Maine's 3rd district goes, or not Maine, Nebraska, but Maine's 2nd district goes blue or red. We really don't know because of the reporting, but it's still just one vote to give the 269 turnout. Yeah? Well, I mean, it was a pretty blue state already, so. But the problem with this is that it breaks the Electoral College to the point that it punts the election over the Supreme Court into Congress to decide, where the House of Representatives will vote for the president and the Senate will vote for the vice president.
That would be wild.
Wow.
It's been done before a couple of times, but not since we've had actual like steam power.
Right, so
So we'd have President Biden with Vice President Pence.
Exactly. Exactly.
That might be
Two
good.
old fucks. Two old.
That's why this is the nightmare scenario. This is
Well-
so bad.
And the thing is Biden's not gonna make it. He's gonna die in the first 2
Though-
years. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
Though,
that'd actually be
there
worse.
is a
Pence is the
second
scariest
question.
one of them.
No,
There's
you're
a
right.
second
About
question.
that.
It's
Big
not-
joke. Like, I like the
it
idea of
may not-
Biden being thrown through the works, but I don't
it
want
may not
President
be
Trump
Pence.
under any circumstances.
No, he's terrifying.
It may not be Pence because the way that the Constitution is written, it would be the new Congress that would vote. So it would be everyone who would be installed after this election, which is a direct vote by the people.
So you're saying that we might be in a complete clusterfuck and civil war, as I've been saying for 4 years.
It is a nightmare scenario, absolutely, because of how politically tense it is. But
Well,
I
I've
think-
got enough money on my credit card to buy an AR-15 and a fuckload of Everclear.
don't do that. I recommend getting something a little bit more suited for whatever house you have. I've chosen a pump shotgun. It's simple and good for 30
The
yards.
fun thing is my wife's students all have fucking ARs, so yeah. They might. You don't know. You don't know what they've been hunting deer with.
I'll get my green outfit and I can scrub the floors for the commander and his wife and the handmaid, so I'm good to go.
I'm down here in pirate territory, so our plan is all we need to do is hijack a yacht. then we're offshore in a few hours.
I mean, Canada's still got their border closed because of COVID,
Yeah.
and they're not going to accept any refugees. So even though I'm 3 hours from the border, I'm fucked.
I don't know. I think I'm in New Mexico and I'm thinking about just smuggling my ass across the border.
I mean, Mexico's a fine option. It's cheaper down there.
Where are you in Mexico?
Oh, I'm in the center, right in Burke.
Oh, I'm in Silver City, Southwest.
Oh, nice. I haven't been down there, but I went down
Closer
to
the border than you.
I went to Las Cruces once to protest Jeff Sessions. That was a good day.
Oh, I bet.
I held a giant American flag covered in weed leaves.
That's nice.
Yep. All the stars and in all the stripes.
Of course, we're never gonna get a picture of that. So you'd have
Yeah,
to
that's fine.
break the mystery of what you look like.
I don't even think I have a picture of that. That's the problem. Yeah.
Apparently, Washington D.C. being the Zach, the Mexican commercial, whatever you call it now. D.C. was overwhelmingly in favor of legalizing magic mushrooms.
Wow.
Wow, that's fantastic.
PTSD treatment for the veterans.
That is
like all
great.
in on, like, legalizing drugs, but there's like
Damn. All right. I think you're right. Ohio. I'm going to call Ohio for Trump. It's 70%, and
All right.
It
welcome
is-
To that scenario.
it is
more
very.
alarm, I mean, this was the call for Virginia. CNN did.
What'd they do?
The CNN rescinded their call for Virginia going to Biden.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
No
Hey,
way.
What? That's crazy.
Trump was up,
Wow.
Holy
Wow.
crap.
45% reporting. So
I mean, it's 50% reporting, but
Welcome to hell, everybody. I told you it was going to happen.
oh my gosh.
Virginia, it's over.
I'm having a kind of a
hell?
deja vu for 4 years ago here. Where was
Yeah,
everybody 4 years
Why do
ago?
we? So we have to remember to just stop polling. Like we have to stop doing the polls because they don't.
Just so you guys know, if Andrew Yang was running, this would be a landslide because he was the only threat identified by the
That's
Trump
why they
campaign.
won't let him run.
But the problem, I think, is
Oh gosh.
I think so many people, when they get a phone call asking who they're voting for, I think some voters in particular are afraid to
Yeah.
say they're voting for Trump. Because
Yeah,
there's a chance
I
that
think
the
you're
poli-
right.
This is.
I feel like the media.
trying to get information.
Yeah, I think you're
I
right.
think the media also just went a little too like anti-Trump in a way that created some questionable trends and like polling and the narratives that ultimately may have turned out to bite in the ass. We'll see. It's still early.
It's
I
too
haven't wanted to
far
answer
gone.
any polling questions. I just haven't
Too
felt
far gone.
comfortable.
We're fucked. I'm going to refill my drink.
I actually need to go get a drink. I'm going to shift to the live map here and go get myself a drink. I'll be right back, guys.
It's not really a shock because I've been following it a little bit, but that could totally ruin the Democrats' entire like strategy for like, the next like 20 years.
Yeah. Which oh well. Who cares?
Here's the thing. If God, Trump, I'll just go first. I voted Biden, right? So,
Yep.
but I'm just thinking of like, the pros and cons of each outcome, and I think Trump or Biden made a good point when he says if Trump wins the election, that would open up the doors on electing him much better in 2024 than
That's true.
Biden is now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
there's not going to be any aggressive challenge. Just take it out of the table.
Yeah. Biden. Yeah. I mean, there could be. I mean, if Biden doesn't run again, probably not.
He'll be dead.
Harris.
But yeah,
probably
see,
will. I just an unchallenged.
the party can determine, can like just decide to like close primaries. Like, they don't even need to, like, it doesn't even have to be. What?
Really?
Yeah, like if they don't want, if they want like Kamala Harris
Here with my
on
family.
challenge, they can just like close a few states.
Really? I guess that's not the Republicans.
Yeah, they literally did that with Trump. Because, you know, if you got an incumbent you're happy with, you're not gonna do that. It's nearly impossible to upset like after the first term.
Yeah. I was saying, I mean, if Biden doesn't want Kamala Harris, it's not necessarily being, you know, I mean, she is, but she's not.
Small chance that maybe they would let it slip somewhere, but I feel like they would probably try to shut that down.
Yeah.
Not even worth watching anymore.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Moto in this case. I think they would do everything in their considerable power to shut down any challenge to their institutional appointee and succeed, as was demonstrated this year and in 2016.
Yeah. I think.
Is anyone here? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'll say this, Zach. You know, you have brought up the idea of Yang running as a Republican, which would be great. I would vote for Yang on any platform. I don't care at all over here at once. Maybe that's the move in 2024. You know, I'm okay with it. I hope the rest of the Yang gang is as flexible as me.
I don't think he would, but I think he should strongly consider that.
The weirdest possible fucking result would be
Wow, it's all of a sudden silence after hours of constant conversation. So I guess I'm gonna put on some Christmas middies.
Is anyone actually excited about something that Biden's administration?
Watch my
It's not-
screen.
I don't know.
I'm yet to hear anything really exciting about his actual actionable
He is-
policies.
He is not Trump. That is his entire platform and appeal.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear the Christmas middies I'm now streaming, go ahead and watch my stream on Discord.
Oh, that's right. Christmas is coming
Yeah,
up.
it'll add the ambience this conversation might need to stay lively. There we go. Okay, so please continue.
I'm just going to continue to drink rum.
Oh, so
listen
Zach,
to some
click
Christmas
on
music.
my name in Discord and just go to watch stream, and then you should start hearing it.
It's not letting me. I do it, and it just pulls up this map every time. Sheridan's map.
Oh, my name, not Sheridan's name. You gotta watch my stream. There are two different ones.
Yeah. It's not letting me.
Huh.
It's working for me.
I don't know what to tell you.
Alright.
Sorry.
So, last cycle, we had a result by midnight.
All right, I'm back, everyone.
A few days.
Oh yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, probably. It's looking like this is not going to be a landslide for anyone.
This is going to be a decisive win for Trump, though. He's going to win the Electoral College because he
Well-
just put another person on the Supreme Court.
At the very minimum, it's going to be December 14th before we know that for sure. And there's almost for sure going to be a long legal battle from both sides on the subject.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting 2016 vibes.
But I am toking on some CBD cherry blossom and OMG as well as some of my own fastberry tonight. So,
Good stuff.
oh, hello, Nikaela. Everyone, Nikaela's here.
Hi,
Hi,
everyone.
Nikaela.
I'm Nikaela.
Cool.
Unfortunately, she can't hear you guys. I have headphones on and I don't have speakers yet.
Yep.
Is everyone partying?
Hey, I am. I got a lemonade orange drink spiked with some gin.
Sounds good.
Next time we're at the dispensary, we should get one of those drinks.
Oh, yes. New Mexico has some cannabis alcohol, but it's like not. It's like an actual ale. It's not like a beer alcohol. So the alcohol is pretty light.
Which might be
Well,
better
ale-
for me
ale is
because I
just
don't
a
drink,
style of
you
beer.
know, like.
Yeah, but
I
it's
might be
it's a
willing to
much
do that.
it's lower. It's like 1 to 2% rather than 8 to 9%.
Oh,
Right,
is it
like
lower
that I might be
alcohol
willing to
style?
have.
Way lower, way lower.
Well, I mean, it's like it's probably a little bit more than like
John,
non-alcoholic beverages. You know what I mean?
Oh, great. He's a Humanity First candidate, technically. So that's great. You know, you had an interesting piece on your show with Jeremy about the Humanity First candidates and how some of them were a little bit like spurious. If you want to go over some of that.
So, who's got what states?
Yeah. Okay. It was really pretty insightful. I only absorbed like some of it, you know.
yeah, he really like studied that list.
Yeah, I really was hoping I'd be able to vote for a Humanity Forward candidate, but I couldn't. All I could vote for was Howie Hawkins and Jen Metzger, because the state senate, she's got some good policies. She's for ongoing stimulus during the pandemic, which is a step away from UBI and illegal cannabis, which seems to keep coming up on the show. So
So
Really excited about this.
yes, that is really cool. That is wonderful. That's just like it's a really positive thing, really optimistic.
It's kind of progressive. I didn't see coming at all.
Knock on wood.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So the map currently looks like Ohio, Virginia, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, Kentucky, Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Iowa, North, South Dakota, Wyoming, and Montana are for sure going for Trump, along with Indiana. I think I got that in there. And then the usual suspects, exempting Texas. Texas is a battleground state this year still. It's neck and neck. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, Maryland, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New York, North Carolina, Illinois, Minnesota, and then the usual suspects are going to Biden. Nevada's also looking like they're going to Biden, and Wisconsin, Michigan, and Texas are the real battleground states right now. We aren't sure what they're doing.
Yeah. I don't think anything is flipped yet. Everything's just kind of going as expected. But Biden's got to lead a few key states. Ohio, that would be a huge deal. But exactly.
Well, Biden had lost their lead in Ohio. Ohio is now looking like it's Trump.
Oh, he did? I didn't know.
Yeah, Politico has Ohio at 75% expected vote in, and it's 50.8%, whereas Biden is trailing at 48%, so almost 3 points.
When's the last time that Ohio did not predict the presidency? Does anybody know offhand?
Never.
A while back. Never, but not recently.
I did hear that no Republican has ever won the
don't mind
as
it.
crucial Democrats.
What's that? Couldn't hear
Mama
you.
may, Mama may.
Oh,
what's that?
Bio.
Yeah. Hop on your phone. I believe I've given you the link.
No, I was wrong. Never mind.
6% in Texas, I saw. Trump's on top now by like 2 points.
Yeah, Trump is up by 2, and definitely with 70% in, it's looking like.
Yeah, Trump's up 100 in Ohio now.
Wow.
This is kind of turning around quickly.
Yeah, you know, I said nothing would surprise me, but I'm a little surprised.
Exactly what happened 4 years ago.
Pretty
Right?
much.
Deja vu.
I can hear you now,
So
by
we
the
were-
way.
So off.
Yeah, we were so sure last time. And then as the night progressed, it just kind of... much like this.
That guy, we had him on Sugar for Yang. Manny, that's his name. Our friend Manny came to the
Yeah.
show, and he's taking bets. Like, people are betting him. So I hope, man, he might clean up.
He may.
We'll see what happens.
He might.
So I checked the
He might have a new portfolio.
Bitcoin odds, like I did last election, and they were still
Oh,
financially. They were still
Arizona's reporting in.
Biden win.
Utah's reporting in. Utah's looking like it's for Trump. Arizona's looking like it's for Biden. Gotta flip those 11 over to Biden. We are now back again. Another nightmare scenario. 267 to 207 maybe. Or
Utah,
two,
it's easy, right? Arizona. Yeah, Arizona could very well win Arizona.
Look at that. Look at the disparity there, though. Remarkable. In both Utah and Arizona, the disparity for either one is remarkable.
Utah used to be the reddest state in the country. I don't know if that's still true.
I mean, look at it's double. I mean, and that's 20% of the vote. Holy crap! Is there even 1 million people in Utah?
The interesting
Really?
thing about Utah is very, yeah, it's very red, but it's also very, never Trump, like Mitt Romney, Utah.
It's like the Mormons ultimately, I think that they're a weird kind of conservative, but I think
Yeah.
they're Trump to kind of very Republican.
They had that.
If Andrew Yang was here, he would absolutely be splitting off so many from Utah, because money to every member of the family. Come on. Utah would be all over that.
There like a regional area associated with Jehovah's Witnesses,
I don't know.
like
Yeah,
we
they're-
have with
They're
Mormons.
actually pretty big in New York. They run their like magazines over there.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I got
Said they don't vote.
the other day. Like an actual full hostage. I never been.
What about the election?
No, they trying to get me to keep
Oh,
Oh,
right.
wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hang on, let me find the snap picture of it. Put it in the chat. I have no idea how they got my information. It's wild. So apparently it's probably a lot.
Yeah, I wonder if their work has been affected by COVID.
Trump's
Yeah,
I'm sure,
Both
yeah.
They're not
there.
they're not doing tourism now, right?
Yeah.
You
Trump's,
know, the handwritten letter, that's a nice touch.
Trump's up 200,000 in Texas now, so I don't think that's
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
We're not gonna have a blue Texas.
Not tonight.
not
Been
impossible.
interesting to
but-
see.
Honestly, Texas is one of the states I expect could actually experience a blue shift.
I think it's coming. I just don't think this year.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's definitely
No. I don't mean a demographic shift. I mean a in this election cycle because of mail-in ballots. I
Yeah.
think after all the mail-in ballots are counted in Texas, it will be narrowly blue.
It's possible.
What's it gonna take to actually affect the mail-in ballots to throw them out or anything like
Lawsuits.
Yeah, lawsuits are just losing them.
that? Right. If they end up in the river. Gotta watch out for those rivers and creeks.
They're just taking ballots.
Yeah. Rivers and creeks full of them right now.
If you listen to the president, apparently. It's like they're not even water anymore, they're just paper.
He explicitly mentioned the rivers and creeks like 3 or 4 times during that debate. It's a good highlight.
Ah, nice. Colorado.
Folksy verbiage. Oh well, only 1 million is actually kind of a surprise.
So Trump has gotten Kansas, no big surprise.
Yeah.
North Carolina, very tight. They basically tied at 86% of the vote.
I was really expecting North Carolina to go for
Oh man.
It's very close.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. We were just talking about how it's like the Biden home base, but if they can get captured by Trump.
Oh no, I think I was going to say Virginia. What weird's going on right now? Maybe they're just like the New York Times still hasn't called for Biden, but Trump
Yeah.
is up to 54% in.
Very weird.
They may not have counted the DC seats. So.
Yeah, North Carolina is neck and neck right now, and with 90% of the expected vote in.
Ohio looks like it's going to be pretty close, but I don't think it's going.
Oh no, Ohio isn't even looking close. 4% is not close. Trump has Ohio. And I honestly think Trump... Oh, well, we still have 70% of the vote to go in Pennsylvania. But Ohio has almost 80% of the vote in. I'm calling Ohio for Trump.
I'm concerned about Michigan, actually.
Yeah, I think Michigan is leaning toward Trump now, like 32%, and at a amazing dwarfing. Unless it's going to experience a blue shift like Texas, I think Trump may have that one too.
Well, Michigan's an old like West Coast state. And they went red last time. We were shocked. And if they're going red 2 cycles in a row, that's really damning for the Democrats.
Yeah, it really is. It locks that into more of a red bill rather than a Rust bill.
I think we're slowly seeing those as a shift from the Democrats to the Central and Republicans into the Rust Belt.
Ha!
Ha!
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. That seems to be it.
I mean, it makes sense. That's where the money's going.
You're right.
But that actually raises the question too. Democrats are the party of the poor.
Why indeed? What can be done?
Well, by the numbers, the Republicans are the party of the poor. They generally leave districts worse off than when they enter.
Well, that's the party of impoverishment, not the party for
True. You're right. You're absolutely right. We only have poor-oriented parties, corporately owned and poor-oriented.
Right. Well, 2024. Yeah, Andrew Yang might have a shot if it is not Biden. So
he really has to woo the establishment. I mean,
this will be good.
I hope.
Honestly, I think if you want to get anything like really progressive done within our lifetimes, it's probably not the worst thing in the world for Biden to lose right now.
Hey, I agree. I completely agree. It's not the worst if you only want progressive things to happen, but in the next 4 years, nightmares are going to happen.
You'd be surprised though. Conservatives tend not to be as transformative as first term.
I don't know. This year was an incredible dip. If we continue the trajectory, we will not recognize it in 2 years.
It is, but I'm not sure the Democrats would have handled this much better.
No. Democrats would not be sending federal stormtroopers into cities and calling them anarchy jurisdiction and withholding federal funding. That's what would not be happening.
I don't know about that. You underestimate the law and order aspects of the left and neoliberal party.
I agree. The law and order, the tough on crime fallacy that neoliberals do have, but they still wouldn't be doing it to such an extreme that they would literally be stomping through protests with stormtroopers.
Well, the reason why they wouldn't be doing it is because people wouldn't be burning down courthouses and churches in the first place.
I don't know if you guys remember Occupy, but the Democratic mayors, with the coordination of Obama, wrapped that up in swift strikes. Don't think because they're the Democrats that they won't crush you.
Oh no, I'm right there with you. They are just as corporate and focused on the rules for rulers as the Republicans are. It's just they aren't openly fascist, or they aren't fascist at all, really. I know you have some opinions on the establishment, but I try to hope that Andrew Yang's doing the right thing by working with them and trying to woo them into realizing that if they keep failing to recognize what the majority of people want, especially those in these states, then they aren't ever going to win, because this is a battle of ideas, not a battle of just jurisdiction and you need to go out and vote. It's like, no, you need to woo us to vote for you.
Yeah, they should be more enticing than the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, that's the idea. But for that to happen, people have to actually stand their ground and withhold their votes. And maybe that's happening now. So maybe the DNC will learn. But really, they have no incentive to learn. They'll just try harder to suppress.
Well, they're arrogant, Like, they think that they can win every time.
Right. And
so that's my thought, is that they just don't actually realize how they're just repeating the same
change at their age either. Karen was saying they're literally, these are octogenarians who are running the show. They're just going to run this strategy into the ground. That's it.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome, Jeremy. Good to hear you. How you feeling?
I'm not too surprised at how this is turning out.
Yeah?
It's pretty much nightmarish.
I'm a little surprised, but not too surprised, yeah.
I prepared myself and I'm still a little surprised.
Once that's
Oh, yeah.
It's another interesting way of predicting.
yeah, it's been right for the past 30 years. Right since 1984.
Well, it's kind of heartening to know you can't sell us an old waxy fake so easily. You can sell us a different kind of fake, but not that kind.
New and exciting one.
No, No, we're sticking with the old fake. The fake we know. He's still got some life in him, it seems. Surprise! Round 2.
I'm just dreading these inevitable lawsuits that play out on the news.
All right, let's make some predictions on where these lawsuits are going to happen.
I'd love to hear stuff.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Pennsylvania.
I feel like the closer I am, it's gotta be the most absurd.
I think.
Carolina looks like it might be headed towards.
Have you guys noticed the shenanigans going on with Virginia? So Virginia was called for Biden like way early this evening, but Trump is currently ahead in Virginia, and I don't know the name of senators, but the Republican senator is also currently in the lead. However, they've called it for the Democrat.
Yeah,
Weird.
My thought there is that they're assuming that the DC precincts are going to like wipe them out county. Although that is weird for them to declare Virginia division and take them off.
And they also called Vermont with 0% of the vote in tonight.
Oh well,
which,
Vermont is
yeah, I mean, obviously Vermont was going to go for fucking Biden, but Jesus Christ, they called a race at 0%. Like, why haven't they called California or Washington, right?
Honestly, they should. In my opinion, they should, because we just know that those jurisdictions are going to vote that way. Like,
I mean, I guess in a landslide scenario, you never know for sure, but I don't think this is going to be a landslide either way.
and maybe it's because of time zones. They technically Vermont closes like 3 hours before California does, so.
Yeah, that could be. As soon as the polls close in California, they might call it for Biden. 0%
Yeah.
showing.
Yeah, I believe that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. They want people to like watch as long as possible.
You go to New York boy and meet coast for like an hour.
Yeah.
They only 30% support anyway. That shows up
We only had to wait like 90 minutes or so to vote for I voted for Howie Hawkins, and you voted for Kanye West, which was a very good choice, I think.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't heard anything about his results yet.
Hey, I'm trying to find the Green Party results, so don't worry.
Yeah. I want to know if he gets more votes than Harambe did
I hope
last
you
time.
win. Yeah.
Like 15,000.
In a safe blue state, you kind of have to make your own fun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really vote for Kanye, Moto?
I did, yeah.
God bless you, brother.
Yeah.
You gotta make your own
I'm
fun.
very
I'm glad,
excited
I'm
about
glad.
that number.
I think
That's
a
funny,
protest
man.
vote is important.
I think the
That's
possibility exists that Kanye actually draws more votes than either. I think Joe Jorgensen will beat Kanye out in the vote count, but there is a chance. There is a chance that fucking Kanye beats out Howie Hawkins.
If Kanye beats, if Kanye genuinely beats Howie
Today
Hawkins,
was the Howie Hawkins. Oh, sorry.
sorry, I was just saying that if he genuinely beats Howie Hawkins, I think I'm going to forfeit my entire hobbyism of political science, because I genuinely think the Green Party is going to get 5% of the popular vote and get the $20 million a year in federal funding. And if Kanye...
I mean, Sheridan, I love you, buddy. There's no fucking way. It ain't happening.
I'm glad we're talking about this. Let's get to the bottom of this, because Moto's been telling me you just not Howie's not gonna possibly.
Well, I
do
mean,
that.
all right, so for starters, you couldn't get on the ballot in a lot of states, so that right there is bad sign.
I mean, he was on the ballot in a lot of states. There's only like 4 states he wasn't on the ballot in, and he was still suing for that.
Yeah.
My prediction is Howie gets less than 1%.
I think he's going to do worse than just that.
Yes, absolutely.
Nah.
I mean, I like Howie Hawkins. He's a fucking great guy.
I think he's going to do better than Perot did.
Yeah.
I have to vote for someone if they come on my show.
Right?
Yeah, if he hasn't earned your vote with that.
Yeah, it's true. What kind of an ingrate am I?
I just the polarization and like the hysteria of this cycle does not lend itself well to the votes.
I think, yeah, I think that's whether it's an unintentional effect of all fear mongering. It's certainly held us back for another year of not having a third party funded.
Yeah, Biden. We need a guy who can beat fascism.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What I hate the fascism rhetoric. I mean, it's tailor made for like moderation.
It really is, right? It's horrifying. It's like you can't moderate such hate. You just can't.
Yeah, I saw this this funny meme earlier today that said Howie Hawkins hates the 1% so much that he gets 0% of the vote.
It's pretty good.
That's good. That is good. That's good.
Surreal. Well, I waited 90 minutes to cast my vote for Howie Hawkins.
Howie Hawkins
Never
was
have
on
we
my
had a
ballot.
Never.
So.
And this is after how long did we have early voting in New York? And prior to that, mail-in voting.
You know, a lot of it. Like this is the first year we've had early voting too. Right?
And it just did nothing to alleviate the wait.
I was surprised. I was in town about a little over 5 minutes.
Yeah, so was I. Where are you? What area was that? Austin, yeah. Well, that's a big city.
Yeah, exactly. I thought there'd be a lot. You know what? There were so many different locations we could go to. And supposedly, 110% of the 2016 electorate for Texas voted for election. So many people in Texas voted that I guess there just weren't many people left.
Yeah, I also waited till the last moment, and we didn't have any lines at all here, but I'm in like a very small area in Florida.
Okay, so we should know the final Texas vote tomorrow. I think that the margin of error of where they are right now, we could see a shocker. I mean, I think.
Yeah, it's 4%. It's 3%. Or
I think
it's
Trump
4%.
is gonna take it. The possibility exists, but I think it's definitely in Trump's favor at the moment. Also, by the way, I just want to say real quick, it took longer for me to fill out my ballot than it took for me to stand in line. I was in and out, no problem.
Wow.
That's good. That's good.
It's funny.
Yeah, I did mail in.
In New York, like everybody was like, "Oh, we gotta vote for Biden." Like, there's like no urgency here.
So stupid.
Everybody decided, like, okay, we're just clusters of Biden votes.
I don't know what we're doing.
Right, well, yeah, I felt the same way in Missouri. Like, Missouri is going for Trump no matter what. So a vote for Joe Biden is a protest vote. So why not actually make your protest vote count and vote third party? So yeah, my protest vote was towards Joe Jorgensen because I felt, well, looking at the polls, she had a greater chance than Howie at reaching 5%. So that's why I went with her. Even though I don't align with her on nearly anything, I do believe the Libertarian Party deserves a seat at the table.
I think strategically,
good thinking.
You're going to try to, if you're going to try to get any third party over the line, I think the Libertarian one's the way to go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Libertarians provide a. Not really. The Libertarians provide a center-right, even more center-right than Democrats. So they would sit in between Democrats and Republicans rather than being another left party attacking the Democrats on the left.
So, 5th of November is in 2 days. Who wants to meet in D.C.?
They're meeting right now.
What are you implying? Just
Remember the 5th of November?
I know.
Powder treason plot.
I know it's
Assassination.
I think
of
everyone
President? Yes.
understands.
The How
No,
many
it's
times
that
can
bad.
you get away with saying that tonight before someone in here actually gets worried about you?
Parody, right?
Satire.
Satire.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Satire 4 years ago. Not anymore. There's
That's
no
all.
way out of this without a revolution.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, that might be.
In Minecraft.
Wouldn't it be crazy if somebody assassinated the president in Minecraft?
Yeah, like in Minecraft.
Play Minecraft,
Talk
like
about Minecraft here. You're gonna get Minecraft podcast going on.
Oh my gosh. 91% of the expected vote, and it is still pretty much neck and neck. It's only like 100,000. It's less than that. It's like 40,000 away. That is
I just saw
so close. Yeah, Arizona's already for Biden, but North Carolina has
the
more.
fact that Biden is currently winning Montana is kind of hilarious. Because even though Trump's gonna win the election, my wife's students will be pissed.
What's cool will be like?
I'm
Because
surprised
they'll be
about
like, who
Arizona.
voted for Biden? Like,
Yeah?
everybody who's been dying of fucking COVID, how's about that? Legitimately, the reason why Trump's probably winning is because of COVID. More people who are poor and destitute have been dying, and those are typical Democrat votes.
So New Mexico's blue, right?
Oh yeah, we're already called for Biden. Like there was no
Saying Trump
challenge.
literally killed off the opposition. That was his
Yes.
biggest threat.
Yes, Shale. How
I
did
mean,
you not notice this?
200,000 is actually sizable.
The fact that we're still alive is actually a miracle.
I guess perhaps, but I think the responsibility for the COVID response was more on governors than it was on the federal government. So I think Trump actually kind of dodged the bullet on that.
You haven't been
Not
watching John
really.
Oliver at all, have you?
No, not even John Oliver.
Nobody
Like
watches John Oliver.
he didn't. I love
You're a
John
fucking
Oliver,
idiot
but
then.
no,
thanks,
no,
but
so
No, I said it in jest. Yes, I do pay attention to John Oliver.
Trump
However,
has-
I don't think John Oliver speaks to the soul of the nation.
I
No,
will
but he
say
speaks to the idiocy of the nation, as in the people who
True
think
that.
that, you know, because Trump was saying that masks are bad or that he's not going to wear a mask, no one's going to fucking wear a mask.
Yep.
And that's why people are dying. Not because the people who
I would
aren't wearing
argue.
masks
I
are
would
dying,
argue there's more
but because
important.
the people who
There
are
is more to
responsible
that.
enough to wear a mask are being infected by the idiots who don't.
So
Well, I think you're right.
the
However,
bigger
I think
problem,
clearly
I would
that whole
argue,
trend is paying off.
the bigger problem I'd argue is the disorganization and the fighting between states that states had to do in the early onset, because there still is no federal coordination.
Right.
That's just caused a lot of waste and a lot of time that just didn't need to be lost. And that's what I think is really the problem in our response, is that there was no federal coordination, so we lost a lot of opportunity. I honestly think we could have had half of our deaths if we had had any response, any coordination.
I mean, they were gonna send every single adult or family or
No,
whatever.
every
masks.
American with a mailing address was going to get 5 fabric masks, and Trump blocked that.
Yep.
Yep.
And he knew about it before.
I think they had an interesting opportunity to kind of walk back some of the COVID handling when Trump actually came down with COVID, and I'm a little disappointed that just kind of,
Yeah, they blew
No,
it.
instead they tried to make it look like he was extra strong for overcoming it, and that it was an extra weak virus. But I mean, it
and
didn't
that
work
didn't
because
really
it's just
work
not
either.
reality.
because
Yeah,
but I mean,
no. They
everybody
tried to
knows
double
it's
down.
different. He has
Well, I think it's
exceptional medical health care.
Yeah.
Do you? Well, please elaborate on that. Why?
Okay,
How way do you see that working?
because a lot of our stories so far not radical that the virus is kind of power grab, conspiracy, just like
You're right. You're completely right, Zach. My wife has an entire grade that is 100% drinking the Kool-Aid of Trump, and that is exactly what they've been saying all year long. They were contesting the school closing in March. Even though they didn't have to do any work for 2 months and still were able to pass, they were still complaining because they were told to stay home.
I mean, even
That
Because
was a big deal.
it was
even though Elton John, this is a false dichotomy, right? This is going to have to be it's either coronavirus is really bad and we have to lock down. It's not that bad. That's a false dichotomy, right? That's kind of how the media has distorted the story, right? And Trump kind of took the side as it's not that bad. We have to open up. And I think when people see that the survival rate of coronavirus is 99.1%, I think that
I'm so glad you bring
it's taking Trump's spot.
I'm so glad you bring all that up
It's
because well
This
it's
is an early exit poll, and so take it with a grain of salt. But Trump is up with almost every demographic except white men, who he's down with, which is pretty.
Really?
Well,
Is that the shaking it?
so
like a relative to 2015.
How did he lose white men?
He didn't lose white men, but he's losing some white men, like relative to what he had.
Yeah. Do you think that was over the COVID stuff?
I don't know.
Wait, what is it? How did Donald Trump lose white men?
Well,
Yeah.
I think a lot of
I think so.
Jalen, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Well, he's winning a smaller
So far-
percentage of them.
Yeah, in
Am I
2016 he won
misunderstanding?
60%.
He's made gains in every other demographic.
Oh,
But
okay.
not-
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, never mind. I misunderstood you.
Although he still has a lot, he still has a big advantage. And I
So
think,
he had-
you know,
Numbers
there's-
are he had 62% in 2016, and he has 57 in 2020. At least, according to early exit polls, so
Right, but I tell you what, with the gains that Trump has made with the black and the Hispanic vote, the decision for the Democratic Party or for Joe Biden to put Kamala Harris as the VP as a prop has spectacularly fucking failed.
Yeah.
And
It's going to fail because she's put more black people in jail than any other politician in the history of the U.S. except Biden.
I mean, if this holds, it pretty much repudiates the entire legal strategy from the past 4 years.
That's not the liberal left. That's the DNC. Liberal left wants to fucking arm and have a fucking socialist revolution and eat the goddamn rich.
yeah, the liberal left is pretty much on that page. Like,
Yeah, I know those people.
but, yeah, we're pretty center
I'm
right.
sorry,
That's
but
the DNC.
Tomorrow I'm buying a gun, or as many guns as I can afford, and some Everclear, and then I'm gonna, make a lovely list of rich motherfuckers that need to go.
Just on as a favor, it's ammo you want to buy.
Minecraft, yeah.
It's ammo you want to buy. Buy
And
a couple
states
good
in
guns.
America, yep.
Oh, we love those.
So I
This
think
is-
at this point in the conversation, I'd like to do a quick wellness check on you, Don.
My wellness check is I've been suicidal all year, and this is just an excuse to die by police.
Please.
God,
Minecraft.
the satire is getting very nuanced.
It's dark satire. Dark satire.
We love you, Don.
Yeah. It's not going to be.
Nobody do anything stupid, and at least wait until the actual.
It's not going to be as bad as you're imagining. It is not going to be fields of fire that you walk through and like concentration camps and like Rambo, but real life. It's not that. It's okay.
Shale, I love you, man, but I am an organizer and president of an LGBT charity, and the vice president wants to, kill all gay people. He doesn't necessarily say that quite loud, but he most definitely wants that. And if Trump gets reelected, we all know that they're gonna do their damnedest to make being gay illegal and
No,
make
they're not.
anybody who is helping
There's
them
no
be a
reason.
problem.
There's no money to be made there, so they won't do it.
There's plenty of money to be made there.
No, there's
I think public opinion is really against that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
look,
I-
look, well, if I could interrupt for one second, look at Trump's most recent campaign ad. He's fucking dancing to YMCA. Like,
And that's only a gay anthem to gays. He's not gay.
Listen, John. I think, like, I love the charity work you do. I think you do good charity work, and the people you do with it, they're wonderful people. But I think you've been victimized by some very dangerous, psychologically damaging propaganda. You've been successfully fear-mongered too, and you're worried about things that maybe you don't really need to be. That's my position.
There's plenty of people who've threatened my life for what I've been doing and have tried to dox me and people around me. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people who are very much against what I'm doing. And to have an administration that's also against what I'm doing, that's great.
Think about
Yeah,
this though. How
what
much
you're
money
talking
went
about
into
is a
making you
real
scared?
issue.
A lot of money went into making you feel afraid. So be skeptical of that fear.
What he's talking about is a real issue that's going to affect a lot of people's mental health. Whether it's a legitimate concern or not, you're going to have a lot of people in the community who are afraid, because I personally think Mike Pence is the scariest part of the actual realistic,
He's the actual person who's got a, legislative bone in his body.
Right.
Trump has none of that. He just operates on what gets ratings, but the person who's actually behind the policy is Pence.
well, I mean,
And
well,
Barr.
if you assassinate Trump in Minecraft, well, then what do you get?
yeah, that's the whole reason he's
That's also why we, you set the creepers on the White House in Minecraft so that Pence also is eliminated from the, equation.
Good point. Real quick, on Predicted, the online the betting website, they have now downgraded Joe Biden to winning with 280 electoral votes. He's down from 305.
My prediction was 290, winning with 290.
That's actually pretty
My
accurate.
prediction was Trump winning with 271.
Interesting.
So
No,
I'm at
seriously, because that's going to be because he's going to fight it in the courts and get that 271 in December through the courts.
So I'm pretty close to that. I'm at 273, so I think you're pretty on it, Diston.
He's not been doing as well
You know what?
for the plan that he has. He's not been winning in the courts like he wants to. Because there is a law.
No,
He can't-
but remember, the courts he's going to be with is the Supreme Court, and he just added another judge in his favor. So he only really needs to sway one judge, because, I mean, we all know that if 3 out of 5 judges are already for him, he just really needs to sway one, because that one will sway at least one other. And we all know that Clarence Thomas is going to be 100% for the rapist in chief, because he's also a rapist. Wait, did I say the quiet part loud again?
No, that part's okay. That part's okay.
No, we all know that we were going to be voting for rapist 1 or rapist 2. So
I voted for Harry Hawkins, man.
I
Same.
don't think Joe
I
Jordan
wasn't allowed. Montana, he was write-in only, which is
That sucks.
not even giving him an even
Yeah,
the
write-ins are thrown out.
eligibility
That
to be
sucks.
voted on. Like, if you're in a statewide write-in situation, there's no way. No fucking way. It's not even going to be 1% of the vote for Hallie in Montana. It sucks.
It does suck. I agree.
And the thing that makes me most mad is that it wasn't even the DNC that fought in the courts to get him off the ballot. It was the fucking Republicans. Like, they should have fought to get Joe off. Jo Jorgensen. Because she would be taking votes away from Trump. Not Hallie. Fuck. Hallie would have taken votes from Biden. Like, why wouldn't they want that?
Yeah, they should have given her more coverage.
He's not a very good candidate. Like, at all. But she still needed more coverage, just like Hallie. They both needed more coverage because guess what? We have more than 2 parties in this country. Supposedly.
I think this is why Trump is gonna win too, is because the media is just so obsessed with him. And
Yeah.
it all comes down to the media. If they gave more attention to Trump, yeah, I would have taken
The only reason why they're obsessed with Trump is because he knows how to play the media. He's the president. He knows that Obama got plenty of coverage when he was president, but he also used to be, you know, a reality TV dude, and he's been working the media since at least the 80s, you know, trying to inflate his wealth, even though he doesn't have any. That's not, you know, borrowed money from my mob relatives. Oh, hey, Uncle Labooty in hell, I'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, and I mean, Trump prints money on these cable network TVs too, or network TV channels. I mean, the number one reason why they gave him so much free airtime is they were just hauling in the cash from advertiser money.
Yeah, I think we're still seeing that though.
Yeah.
The coverage of the inevitable lawsuits that are going to happen.
If fucking Alex Jones was a little bit more palatable to that same demographic and would actually, you know, help with ad revenue instead of, you know, sequester it, you know, we'd see a lot more Alex Jones on TV too. But Trump has this ability to say the quiet part loud and nobody takes him seriously because he used to be registered as a Democrat. And he used to be, you know, friends with all of the upper echelon Democratic people because they're all working the same fucking tax scam in the end.
Right.
You know? They're all working the same, oh, I've only got this charity so I can write it off of my taxes. I've only got this business so I can, you know, shell my money to this overseas company and launder money that I'm getting from the mob because, you know, the mob isn't running the unions anymore. It's running both political parties.
You know, I know why you
What's that?
because I voted. The person I voted for always Tom.
If I had that thought, then Obama wouldn't have won in 2008.
Well, it's just my luck, you know. I voted McCain.
Well, McCain was also a horrible candidate. He was damn near 80 years old, had a lot of cancer battles, and his VP was, yeah. Like, if he had picked a VP that was more, you know, Mitt Romney than Sarah Palin, he might have won because people expected him to die in office from cancer or something. Because the man had already beat cancer twice, but you can only beat cancer so many times. Just ask, you know, anyone who's had cancer.
George Bush had like record low unapproval ratings, you know, people are hating Bush by the end.
by the end of his first term, by the way. But that's only because I've lost a few of my high school friends to him.
Good point, but I think there are a lot of parallels you can draw between the Joe Biden campaign and the McCain campaign of 08. Have a,
yeah.
Yeah, so you have a...
Actually, statistically, putting as the non-incumbent, like specifically as your strategy, does not work very well. Because people want to vote for something, they don't want to vote against something.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why I kept trying to get Biden to, you know, be for something, anything. Fucking, even being for...
He's for fracking.
Not what we meant, Joe.
Most obviously, you have a very old candidate where you have to draw his health into question, and you have a terrible VP pick. But I mean, with those two together, and you don't have a slam dunk ticket on your side.
Yeah, that's true. You know, the thing about Sarah Palin, I do agree. Terrible pick, but over the time during the opening race polls, McCain beating Obama was right after he announced her as the pick. You got an initial boost, and then like she opened her mouth.
Yep, and she kept talking. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then SNL went after her,
Yeah,
and that was very interesting.
Yes, and else, I can see Russia from my house.
Yeah.
She did such a good job on the election law transactions.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't?
Kind of liked her better than really.
Yeah. She was very convincing.
So who should play Biden then? If Biden wins, should it be?
That was quite technical error that we experienced there.
Yeah, he broke up a
Who me?
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
What's it?
Who should play Biden on SNL? Woody
Jim
Harrelson. Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Harrelson.
Harrelson. What do you think?
Yeah,
Oh,
Woody
no, not
Harrelson.
just the
Jim Carrey does okay. I'm not sure if Jim Carrey's Biden sucks because of Jim Carrey or if it's just like terrible writing.
I'm gonna say
But I always thought Woody Harrelson killed
Tupperware,
every
glass
time.
Tupperware with the lid.
It could be the writing. Maybe they don't have.
Sorry.
You guys in New York over there, I'm curious about New York. Do you know
Yeah.
if Trump increased his I mean, I know he lost, but how does it compare this year versus 2016 so far?
I have no way of knowing. That's a good question. I would like to know, but I mean, it's not like I go out and, you know, have an intimate conversation with every New Yorker I meet. And, you know, the shy Trump voter scenario, the shy Trump voter phenomenon, rather.
Yeah.
It's very real in deep blue places like New York. So I don't know.
Well, so I was talking to my parents the other day, and 2016, I still lived in New York.
Yeah.
Yesterday when I was talking to them, yeah, I've heard this from yesterday, what can I do?
Yeah, we saw it in Suffolk.
Yeah, Suffolk.
Yeah.
We're more of like a swing county, whereas
Yeah, we're in Orange.
Hey, guys, hey, real quick, guys. On predicted, Trump is now expected to win.
Wow.
Trump is
Nice.
66 cents a share. Biden is at 37.
Wow, that's
I wouldn't
remarkable.
have expected that
Electoral,
this early.
electoral expectation: 294 Republican, 244 Democrat.
Wow.
290? How are they getting 294? Is it they think Pennsylvania and what?
He might do the same hat trick he did in 2016.
And they're calling Pennsylvania, North Carolina.
North Carolina? How are they polling?
Yeah, he's up 60,000 votes in North Carolina.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of mail-in to count. Oh my gosh. That'd be awful. Yeah, Biden probably wouldn't even do any lawsuits if he lost that much. That's how weak the Dems are.
Run up effing moderate.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But they will never learn.
Nope.
I was just told that Dan
Oh fuck, really?
yeah,
The
I
pirate
love that.
again?
I love that.
Yeah, I like him too.
He doesn't support basic income.
I know that, but
No, but he's still a positive.
Cash in hand means more than any empty symbol.
sure.
Empty symbol.
I don't
He's
I
a
don't have
fucking
anything to say.
pirate. How much more empty a symbol could you get?
He's good. I check out one of the Joe Rogan podcasts. He's a very reasonable person.
Yeah, we have some really reasonable establishment Democrats too, but they don't support basic income because they don't value people's lives. That's the fundamental problem here.
You can't let the perfect
No, there's a real question. Do you value human life literally with cash?
So you're saying cash money is like life?
It's a question, does the state value human life? And the answer right now is no.
This is a good time for me to pitch my my baby onesie that says "Future Consumer" on it. Put this up on Etsy.
Oh, you've got that. Oh, that was quick.
Perfect pitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh man, like I got a nephew who's like, what is he, 5, 6, 7? I don't know. He's very young. He says like the funniest stuff. Like he just says the inglorious subtext of things. He's like, I like fast cars. I like expensive cars because like they cost a lot of money and they make people like and respect you because they're so expensive. And I'm like, wow, you got the worst values, kid.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I want a cool car just because
And
I
he
want
wouldn't
a
let
cool
me play
car.
trains with him because I'm a girl.
So, Jay,
He's so honest about it. He's just like, girls don't play trains.
What are you gonna
Sorry.
do? What are you gonna do?
I think we need to play a game to distract.
All right, sure.
Yeah, good idea.
I mean, I think we're having a really great conversation. I don't want to alienate the people who don't game. I would
Oh,
love as much as I
true.
would love to play a game. I don't know.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, as long as we can keep talking while we game, I'll just switch the view to the game. You guys want to play Payday?
I'm down for Payday or Team Fortress. Like, I'm down for an FPS.
Cool.
I'm actually gonna bail out. I just posted a screenshot of what the electoral map looks like on Predicted in the live stream chat. If you guys want to take a look at that. But,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Been great hanging out with you guys, and
Cool.
everybody hang in there.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a long night.
It's a lot of fun.
It's going to be a long night.
It was.
Yeah, have a good day,
Thank you,
Jeremy.
guys. Thank you for entertaining an old lady.
Thanks, Karen.
Thanks for
Have
hanging
a
out.
good night.
Bye.
Nice hanging with you. I just switched our stream from Twitch to YouTube, just so we can get some. We got some viewers on YouTube already. We had Twitch stream was
nice.
pretty dead for a while. So.
Yeah, I'm running my
Thanks for
own
checking us
YouTube
out.
stream. We
Welcome
have
to
one
this
viewer.
election night program. We're gonna play some Payday, but we're gonna keep talking politics while we play it. If you all have any questions you want to talk about in the chat, please do.
I'm
please
actually,
do in the chat.
unless I'm actually voting for Team Fortress 2, I'll let Jay do the tie-breaking vote.
Ooh, well, I am gonna have to hop off for a second, but I'm gonna be back. So you still want me to cast the vote if I'm gonna?
Well, for sure, if you're coming back.
I'd be into Team Fortress 2, but you know what? Either one is fine.
Alright, well, Team Fortress 2, the votes are in favor of that, so there we go.
All right, all hail democracy. Let's do Team Fortress 2.
There was too much pressure. I'm already suffering voter fatigue.
Hey, it's okay. It's a very real thing.
Yeah, PTSD now. So I can't believe this is turning out so close to the 2016 kind of feeling of the night.
It's the exact same feeling, and I'm kind of feeling like this might be Trump's power, and if he might be the worst thing combined with all the people he's chosen, like Bill Barr, who believes there should be no restraints on the executive so that we can have a truly free enforcement of laws. And
Yeah, he definitely has a crush on Trump.
For sure does. Honestly, Mnuchin isn't that great either. He very much believes that even means testing is too far on welfare, and that we should cut government spending and provide lower taxes instead. And it's like, where does the money come from then? If it's from lower taxes, then people have to just create inflation through greed.
Alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alright.
Alright. Got you in the party there, Shale.
Alright,
And-
I'm still trying to get Team Fortress to show up on my Discord here. Let's see.
Yeah, let me check the same for there is a remarkable delay. A remarkable delay from
Yeah. Alright, it works. A remarkable delay on what?
on YouTube. On YouTube, it's just having a remarkable delay on showing.
Oh, the stream?
Yeah, on the stream. It's like a whole minute behind or something.
Huh. It's weird. Usually it's faster than Twitch. Maybe YouTube's very busy tonight.
Probably is. I mean, come on. It's the election night.
Yeah.
Everyone and their mother is probably their own media channel at this point.
Alright, enjoyed your party.
Thank you kindly. So, I think I'm going to check off some of the more boring ones and leave us with just the Halloween
Oh yeah, sounds good.
and control points, King of the Hill, and payload.
Yeah, I like those.
So,
I want to try. Who do I want to try? Heavy again? Pyro? I feel like.
that's a good idea. I'm going to mess around with my loadouts because.
You know, I like that too heavy thing we had going that one time. That was pretty
Yeah,
fun.
did you?
If we could just walk around as two heavies. That'd be kind of fun.
I mean, yeah, for
I'm gonna
sure.
try
Let me
heavy.
check out my heavy. Let me check out my heavy builds. I've not even explored all my builds yet.
using my vape. It's not a thing I can do while I play Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, Team Fortress 2 is
That
involved. I'm
problem
taking my
with Team
vape right
Fortress.
now. Taking
So,
my last vape.
CNN just projected Biden in California, Washington. Just that's
No
both
surprise.
split.
Yeah. Alright. Man, how is it another nail biter?
Well, because he has pretty much set up the game to win again. 4 years not spent idly. I mean, he may have been golfing half the time, but
Yeah. Alright. Now attack.
Guys, I think I'm gonna pop off here for a little bit, and
Oh yeah.
come back
Oh, good seeing both you guys. Thanks for hanging out.
yeah, thanks. It's been a blast.
on. Alrighty.
All right, where are you, Shale? You're
I just
You're-
died. I'm now adjusting our stream details so that it's so that we're on gaming.
Oh, I got stabbed. I got steamed.
No, that's not good.
Your minigun looks amazing. I love the communist symbol.
Yeah, the Iron Curtain.
The Iron Curtain. That's the name of this weapon? Good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I got the Brass Beast. Spins
I've
up
updated
just
our
a little
stream,
bit
so we're now-
faster.
We're listed as playing Team Fortress 2. Thank you for watching. People who are watching.
Ah, no!
I hope you're having a good election night. If you want to say hi, ask any questions, leave any comments, love to hear
Ah,
from you.
no! I got steamed again. Alright, I'm done with that. I'm done with that shit. I'm playing some demo,
alright, I
man.
gotta stop talking and just fucking pay attention. See, that's the problem. You have to win to play TF2, unlike Payday 2. That's my big problem with it. Because I spend most of my time dead, not playing.
That's alright, but at least we can still talk. Like, Payday takes a lot of my
Yeah.
focus. Like, I have to really be in it. It's too intense.
Yeah.
But Team Fortress 2 is stupid, so it's like, it's not as bad.
I feel the opposite. Team Fortress 2, you're fighting real people. You gotta like fully focus, not these like dumb AI cops. But you know,
Yeah,
six one
wow.
half dozen the other. It's all
Yeah, I know,
I'm
right?
familiar with really. It's because I'm a Payday genius and I spent like 10,000 hours playing a damn thing. You know. that's the real issue. And I'm not great at TF2.
Hey, practice makes perfect, right?
I love when the demo man has that sword out. What's that?
So, there is a specific name for that play style.
Yeah. What's that?
I can't remember it. I know there is one.
With the sword, the melee.
Yeah.
I've attempted it myself. It's difficult. It is sometimes effective though.
Removed from match by system. What?
What? That happened to you?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. What the hell?
I'll join us up with something new, man.
Yeah. Just pull me into a new game.
Faux show. Doing some payload. Hey, I'm gonna definitely play some engineer.
It's a fun mode. I think I'm still gonna play a heavy. that a spy? Shit.
No, it was a pyro that got me.
Oh, fucking hell. I think a spy got me.
Yeah, but we joined right at the end of the game. Let's join. Let's roll another round and. Prevent Blue from escorting the payload. Wow, they got us right here. Alright, so in this tunnel. Alright, so damn it. Ah, we lost the foothold. Such coordination. Let's take this time to look at the polling data. Alright. Nice shot. Ah, dang it. Alright.
I like this bear costume this big brain guy has. Pretty nice.
What? Why did I have to waddle all the way back? Oh, there goes my sentry. Ah, I almost got him. All right, I need something a little bit beefier. So I don't know how the incumbent underdogged his way back into fame, but he did.
That's yeah, man. There's gonna be a lot to talk about, I guess.
Yeah, this
Still unfolding.
Ow, dang it. They flanked us.
Wow. Wow, they did.
Yep. I'm terrible at the spy. I shouldn't even try.
Very different way to play.
So different. So different.
Yeah. Man. Runner. Whoa, oh man, why am I on fire?
Ah, I got one. I killed one of them. Honestly, I'm switching to soldier. This will be probably easier. Oh no. They blew up our shit.
Oh man.
That's how it feels tonight. It's rough. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Trump.
you know, this is the only way we could get a chance at getting 2024. There's no way getting 2024 could happen after Biden, you know.
I don't know. I think Biden would have been a smoother transition than fascism. Like,
But there's no way you could have beaten an incumbent in 2024, you know?
maybe. Well, Trump has won Utah apparently. That's right on the money.
Oh. Yeah. Man, crazy. Do you think this is really? Is he really going to take it?
It's North Carolina and Pennsylvania, man. It's really up to those two. I mean, Pennsylvania is half in, and Trump is up by 500,000 votes, and North Carolina is like 95% in, and he's up by 100,000 votes. So both of them are still up in the air because of how many people are there. It is an insane election.
Yeah.
Turn heavy. I'm going to do.
I feel like I gotta stick with one class to develop any kind of ability.
Yeah, I'm going to do the NG though. I want to play the NG. I'll hang out with you. I'll hang out with you.
So you're running. Oh, I wish I had a pizza, but now it's like after pizza hours.
Dude, that sucks. That sucks. I have pizza in the freezer. Like, you gotta have frozen pizza ready to cook.
Frozen pizza is not what I'm talking about, though. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I gotta hang out with this NG.
Sheridan, all I eat is pizza. I pretty much
Come,
do shop.
Shale,
Order pizza
Shale,
like once
hang
every 3 days, and then that lasts me.
Shale, you, me,
Wait,
and
where are you?
Kotario.
Where'd you
Oop.
go? Okay, I'm in front of you. I'm gonna protect your sentry guns. That's what we're gonna do now. You build the sentry gun, I'm gonna protect it.
I accidentally dropped this where it didn't need to be. He seems to be pushing it here. So I'm going to I'm still on the
No,
ramp
I do
here.
eat like a toddler though. I eat like pizza and like burgers and like that's it. Pizza, burgers, nachos. That's my
Ah, dang it! They fucking pushed me. They pushed and
Why?
killed me. This was bad. This is all bad. This is terrible.
I just want to win so I can play and not be dead.
Not being dead is fun.
Oh, famous last words.
Famous last words.
So we're not gonna get to say you're fired. None of those you're fired jokes. Right? All those you're fired jokes we can't make now.
Darn, that sucks. That
It turns out
is
if you
a
want to beat Donald Trump, you
shame.
have to run a candidate for whom you can make an affirmative case. Huh. Huh. How about that? There's no affirmative case for Joe Biden. And that's why he lost. Right? The case for Joe Biden is he's not Donald Trump. And that's just not good enough, no matter how bad Donald Trump is.
Oh, come on!
Oh, God. What's going on?
Oh, they're spawn camping us.
Getting killed. This makes me want to play Payday. Actually,
You know, we should just go ahead and find a different casual game.
alright, yeah, go for it. Let's find a different casual game.
I'm
Let's
right
find
here
a
with you,
casual pizza.
Shayo.
Yeah. I know what I'm gonna do about my pizza situation IRL. Might have to figure out something.
You better
Let's go.
update us on your pizza
I think
situation,
there's a can of refried beans.
Let's join that game.
Yeah, I'm joining. There's a can of refried beans. I think there's some old tortillas. Not too old. From lunch. Maybe that'll work.
Maybe, man, maybe.
Alright, do I stick with the heavy? You know what?
Change it up, man. You've been the heavy for like rounds.
It's true. I'm not.
For rounds.
gonna
I
play
changed to
heavy.
soldier. Oh, hey, this is my favorite mode, man. You gotta equip a spell book, and it's Halloweeny, and it's fun.
Alright. Alright, so how do you equip the spell book? What do you do to spellbook magazine? So how do we deploy it? Do you know like what key spell?
It's
by
Y, I
spell
believe.
casting is down to?
I think it's Y as the default. You can check in your
Yeah.
in your
check.
controls. It's under action.
Okay, thank you. Special attack? What's list? Is it listed as cast spell? I don't see cast
It's
spell.
listed as use action.
Okay, it just use action. The okay.
I got murdered by an ACAB. Right on. I'm playing a soldier. It's only right.
Still trying to find use action.
Yep, here we go. I'm going full dick. I got Furry's shafting device, Furry's juices, and Furry's meat on this loadout. Brilliant. I think I'm most proud of Furry's juices.
Oh, use item in action slot.
Dang it! Oh, I got killed. I think I did pretty good though with that loadout. I think I'll keep up the creepy furry.
You done got murdered in.
Yeah, but at least I did good damage. It's all about damage output versus life utility.
Alright, where are you? I'm the demo man.
Ah, no. Ack.
What happened?
Spells.
So how far into the fuckery are we now?
We're playing Team Fortress 2, if that's what you're asking.
Oh.
Oh, you're talking about...
Instead of watching the end of society as we know it?
Yeah,
I mean, they'll be
so...
there.
Pennsylvania is at, hang on,
Wait, is
let me...
Pennsylvania... Yeah.
So there's a protest at midnight, or just before, in the DC Plaza, just a block away from the White House, and hang on, Politico is not updating.
Hey, if someone has killed the president, that'd be great.
In Minecraft.
No, in general. I mean, it's probably the best way.
So Pennsylvania is still at 50% with 500,000 vote lead for Trump. North Carolina is at 95% with 100,000 vote lead for Trump.
Yeah, Trump's gonna win. Trump's gonna win by a lot.
And those are the two major states that hang in the balance. Every other state's basically called.
Maybe Trump will give us basic income.
Won't.
No, he won't.
No, he probably won't. He probably won't.
He won't do anything.
It's easier to.
This is over, and that no one can wear masks anymore.
No, he's not going to say he can't.
No, but he's definitely not going to keep track of deaths anymore. You know it.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I don't think they can stop. He's not going to stop the CDC from tracking deaths. I don't think he has that power.
Yeah, he does. He has Barr to back him up. Haven't you watched that yet?
You think he will? Man, that would be
Trump
really bad if he stopped tracking deaths.
Trump
oh, man.
is.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Trump is going to be able to utilize the exclusivity of executive power. Article 2 basically only says he can be removed by elections and impeachment.
So,
There's
that's
no cap to his power.
That's Barr's opinion. Just so you know.
Yes, exactly. And now there's enough people in the Supreme Court to fucking keep it that way. The president is basically God now. Welcome to the new normal. I mean, unless you know, arm and revolt like I'm going to, but...
Could have had Yang.
Could have had Yang.
I'm gonna have Yang.
Coulda
We're never
had
going to
Yang.
have Yang now.
Coulda
Shale.
had Yang.
How do you
think
feel
it's more
about
likely to
that?
happen at Yang. Well, I think we have a better chance of having Yang in 2024 now than we would with
Will
Biden. Because
not
there's no way you can beat
be
Kamala Harris.
Another election.
You don't think so? I don't. I think that's not.
Who
I
is-
think you.
Who are
think-
Trump's best friends? Shale,
I don't know.
Kim Jong-un and fucking Putin.
That's not true.
He's not going to allow people to run against him.
This is more. No. Now this is a fantasy.
My
You've reached
uncles in the
hyperbole. This is
mafia
hyperbole.
are his friends, quote unquote friends, and he
This
will
is not the
utilize.
end of society.
It is.
No, it's
Shale.
not. This is be another
It is the
election in
end of
40
a-
years.
It is the end of America
No,
as
it's
a
not.
free nation.
We were not free
We
before.
are not going to have another election.
Yes, we will. But
No,
I mean,
we
we
won't.
haven't ever been free, and we'll have another sham election. It'll be the same kind of sham election we've been having.
I love how you're so optimistic, Shale. I really love your optimism.
I just said we've
But-
never been free, and you called me an optimist. So.
That is optimistic. Saying that we're going to have another election is optimistic. Saying that there's
It
a
doesn't mean
chance
anything. They've
to
all been
remove
shams.
Trump by means of non-violence is very incredibly optimistic.
He does not. He's not gonna sit. He's gonna sit there and be a dictator after a second term. You think? There's no reason he would do that. He wouldn't want that.
But if he is not president, he can be indicted, he can go to prison.
It's tiring to be president. I don't even think he wants to be president anymore. He just wants to save face by not losing.
But he doesn't want to go to prison for the rest of his life either.
He's not going to go to prison. We don't send rich people to prison
Yes,
in this
we
country.
do. We sent
Never,
fucking
ever, ever.
Capone to Alcatraz.
That was a long time ago.
Most people who, would have gone to prison for the rest of their lives killed themselves. Like Epstein. I mean, wait, no, he didn't kill himself. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
They wind up dead before they get convicted.
He's not going to go. He's too powerful. He's not going to get any illegal
to
trouble.
die before he goes to prison. And
How is
that's
that
either
gonna-
going to be by himself or, others.
Not worried, because we had nothing worth defending. We were already dead. We've been dead for a long time, Don. We've all been dead forever. It doesn't
Well, if it doesn't matter, then, give all the rest la resistance.
Yeah, man. In Minecraft. La Resistance. Pixelated guillotine.
2020.
That's right. Maybe old Trumpers will pull out a big old generous stimulus and we'll just be baffled
Never.
and thrilled and delighted. And he'll explain that he thought it was a good idea at the time. And we'll be like, okay, fine. What do you think? Never?
Nope.
When you give it 1%.
He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me.
He cares about
He
his
doesn't
image.
care
Maybe
about
he'll
his
do it for
wife.
that. Maybe
He doesn't care about his children.
Maybe
He
will
cares
do
about
a good
himself.
thing for the wrong reasons. Maybe some perverse
never
incentive will
going to
cause
do
him
that.
do a good thing. No? Maybe
If
just
he
because
was
he's like,
going to do good thing for the wrong reasons, he would have already done it, Shale.
is that I'm not sure we can say that for certain.
Oh, we can say that for certain,
I
Shale.
understand I'm just taking the oppositional position
No.
for the sake of argument. It's not that I believe this more than other things, you know.
And
But,
you know why I continue to refute your devil's advocacy?
Yeah.
Because it is not only a sham, but it is a horrible sham. It's the type of sham that your intelligence should not allow you to even advocate.
Well, I will tell you in all honesty, I do think there will be an election. I don't think this is the end of democracy if we have had democracy, which we really haven't. This is not the end of the oligarchy we've had. It's the same shit. There'll be the same sham election in 4 years, in 2 years. It's not going to be different. You don't fall victim to the fear-mongering. That was just MSNBC trying to get you to vote for Joe Biden. Because Trump is terrible, but he's not as terrible as that. That is.
Unfortunately, Shable, I have not been listening to MSNBC. I've been listening to other countries, like the UK's BBC and others. And guess what? Yes, Trump is that bad. Because he, in and of himself, only cares about in and of himself. So the rest of us can go get fucked. There will be no more stimulus. There will be no more, mandate.
There's probably not going to be any more stimulus. You're right. I'll agree with that. He's not going to do anything good. But I don't.
Not going to do anything at all. And it's just going to be anarchy. He's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything at all. But there will be another election. Doesn't have the power to end things like you're describing. He's not a despot. He does.
Even if he he can only act like it within the confines of his role, which is limited.
His role is only as limited.
Look,
as the Supreme Court allows his role to be.
He does something constitutional. The military is not going to sit idly by. They will come.
Shale?
Yeah.
No one's coming to save us. I have many
It's not
friends.
to save us. No, it's not.
I have
to save us. It's to protect
many,
another bad guy.
many friends in the military. I have fucking friends who are in the Air Force, in the Army, in the Navy, in the Marines, and none of them believe that their higher-ups will ever defy the president, even if they want to. Why? Because he's their boss, and they're afraid of losing their precious health care and pension.
Well,
everyone is for sale for the right price, Shale, and the military's for sale for pension and VA benefits. And they will never turn against the president because of that. They might not even turn against the president if he ordered us to invade and or bomb a U.S. city. I'm fucking serious. I've had... who actually has worked security at Nellis Air Force Base, aka Air fucking Force Area 51. And he has said that his officers above him will not balk at the opportunity to fire upon American citizens if the president demands it, because they will not give up their position or benefits. Even if it is not right, even if it is not legal, they will listen to orders, because that's what they are trained to do. Not defend the Constitution, to listen to orders.
I mean, I've heard generals say on like podcasts. What was it? Who does the Dark Horse? Podcast. He wanted Yang to run on a split ticket with somebody else.
Oh, there's that Unity thing?
Unity thing, yeah.
Taking this last chance you ever had for any true democracy, Shale, you know it. And you hate
What I was going to say about that now. I can't contest with your barbarian rage.
Something about how the generals wouldn't actually fire upon American
on that
citizens.
podcast, he said that I think he said like he would like if Trump tried to unconstitutionally extend his presidency, then the military would have no qualms about coming through. But that's just what that guy said. Who knows what we're
Honestly, it's not likely.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
We're all fucked.
We've been fucked for a long time. So
We've been fucked since before we were both born, Shale.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, Reagan got in before both of us were born. That's when things changed. As horrible as Nixon was, he actually had a little bit of ethics. Because he resigned. Trump doesn't have that. Trump
Let's play
does
something
not
else.
have
I'm
that.
too bad at this game.
Oh, Jay's not even back yet. Let's just change games. Let's
I'm not good at this game. And I'm not getting better because I don't get playtime because I'm too bad to improve. That's the problem with this game.
I don't think that's true, Shay.
Well, I left the game.
I don't think there's a chance in hell.
Play something
I
else.
love how they haven't added so many of these automatic Trump wins to the Electoral College, the Google tracker.
Yeah, I bet no one wants to.
Wisconsin, Michigan, or Ohio. Ohio, 94% reporting they're not calling it for Trump. But he's ahead by damn near 10%. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
why not call? Florida, 98% reporting. Google's election thing is not calling the race, even though he's ahead 51 to 47. Like,
Yeah,
what
holy
the fuck?
shit.
He's won. It's over.
This is so unexpected. This is just.
It's expected. It is beyond expected, Shale.
Man, it's impressive that I can be surprised still. Yeah. Every time, like, I should
You're
know.
surprised? I'm not. Do you know why I'm not, Shale?
Why not, Tom?
Because people are fucking stupid. Because our system has raised a generation to 3 generations of fucking idiots who don't know how to critically think for themselves, who don't know how to question authority. They only see authority as necessary. They're the same people who think that a person who went to Wisconsin and killed 2 protesters after coming from another state with an AR-15 was justified because those people were protesting the police brutality. Because the police are always right, Shale. The police state is always right. The government is always right. We have been in 1984 since 1980. Do you know that?
Yeah.
And we have definitely been in a fascist country since 9/11/2001.
In a bad place.
Oh, Shale. I must. This is the goodest. I will absolutely install it. It's the goodest.
It is the goodest.
What's the
It
goodest?
is Quake Live. It's the goodest FPS.
No, I do not. Nor do I want
All right, OBS is
to. I
back.
have more than enough shit.
That's fair. Just me and Sheridan.
If I don't kill myself or
You're not gonna kill yourself.
other people in Minecraft, I might eventually learn Hollow Knight speedrun. But I don't know. I might be too depressed. And
I'm just
I had
not.
so little of a bar for tonight, you know?
Yeah.
Such a fucking low bar.
I'm just. I don't even. I'm not. I
It's like it's a fucking business that he owns. Like he has no one he will ever, and I mean ever, be able to, tell him no. That's a problem. He does not know the word no. He does not know the word stop. His, excessive amounts of rape charges and, sexual assault allegations. I mean, yeah, there's, maybe a handful about Biden, but most of them's just him being creepy and smelling hair, not actually raping people. It's like, you got the dude who's got his van with candy, but he hasn't got caught. And then you got the dude who's basically Ron Jeremy, just waving his dick around. And the dude waving his dick around is the president. He thinks, because of how much he admires people like Putin and, Kim Jong-un, and I'm sure he probably would have loved Saddam Hussein. Seriously, he probably did. He'd just never say it because, we captured him and killed him. But, he also thought that captured people from our military were horrible, so, But no, he thinks that he's a fucking dictator. He thinks that's a good idea, a great thing. But yeah, it's gonna be a clusterfuck for the next couple months, and then we're really gonna see what happens when Trump wins re-election. First term was just a fucking taste, Shale. Just him seeing how far he could go. He's already been impeached,
I can't believe we
survived
are
COVID,
electing an
he survived
impeached president.
impeachment. There's no stopping him now.
I'm almost convinced maybe he is the Antichrist. Maybe we should just be like, all hail Trump. like this
Say
is
that
insane.
If I wasn't the actual Antichrist, so I'm either the reincarnation of Jesus or the Antichrist. I don't know what yet.
Man.
We'll figure it out when they figure out whether or not Jesus was Republican.
Right.
How's about that?
I'm pulling up quick live.
Have you ever heard of Republican Jesus, the guy who said, that the poor need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, the lepers need to cure themselves, and the blind should go fuck themselves, and the prostitutes are all horrible, and should give golden showers?
I haven't heard that, no.
Well, that's Republican Jesus.
Is that right? Well.
Oh man, that's so much better. Oh man, almost.
He does suck. Alright, Sheridan, I'm joining a server. I'm gonna see if you can join the same server as me. Let's see if I can invite you once I get there.
I'm trying to fix my video settings. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. Take your time.
Ah, there we go. Oh, that's the right fix.
Now that is loud. That's good. That's loud. Let's sound here.
Yeah, great. We'll go Janet. And let's get out of here. So you want to invite me, or do I want to invite you?
Man, this is a really tough server. Let's find a better one. way too hard. Too much action. Alright, I'm joining your invitation.
Alright.
Did you find a server yet?
I don't know. We're just gonna launch a match, man.
Yeah. Alright.
We'll make our own,
I hope
bro.
we found a server with some humans on it.
Okay, we'll make our own.
Yeah. This game has some great mods. There's a mod called Superhero Arena where you choose like a superpower from like 16 different options or something.
So. Oh, great. Solid weapon choices.
Let's pull out the calculator and see where we're at. So Trump will win Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, unless Texas has a blue shift, which Texas could. Texas could have a blue shift over the next few weeks where...
Not gonna happen. 38 plus
16. Madhouse, Chicago. This is a good server. Some of this Quake server's been up for like 20 years. Pretty amazing.
Trump's gonna win by 280.
Man,
now.
so unexpected. So unexpected. We gotta have Trump or Free Yang on again.
No, it is not unexpected, Shale. Have you not seen the months upon months of legal battles to prevent mail-in voting? Have you not seen the millions upon millions of Trump voters actively keeping other people from voting at the polls in the last couple of weeks? And trying to, actually, run Biden, his campaign bus off the road?
No, I've not seen that.
This has been in the making for months. Shale. This is the only way it could have ever gone. This is the darkest timeline. It has been.
Oh man.
For 6 fucking years since he announced that he was running.
Oh man.
The only person you have to blame is Barry Allen. Flash.
No, I'm blaming Tom Perez. Tom Perez was impressed by Yang and actively chose Biden.
Well, yeah, it's not okay to just coronate somebody, Tom Perez. This is what you get.
I think I need to tame down the music here. It's a little intense. Banna.
With this map, the only votes that's going to be going to Biden from this that aren't already counted is Arizona, and that's 11. Everything else is going to Trump.
Are you
Montana,
sure?
Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Texas.
I think Georgia and Texas have some mail-in ballots and legal battles.
Not going to change anything. Do you know why, Sheridan?
I mean, that's 50 votes right there, so I think it will.
The thing about the mail-in ballots is that Trump and the Republicans have already been working so hard to make them nigh impossible to even be valid, that they're all going to get thrown out. They're going to find something wrong with every mail-in ballot in the states. Because it doesn't take much. You have to sign the envelope. I know, I mailed one in. And you know, if your signature's even the slightest bit different than the one you gave when you registered to vote, which is normal because your signature actually changes minutely over the course of the day, depending on how you feel and what time of day it is, that, yeah, all those votes are going to be thrown out anyway.
Ah.
So hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people who voted aren't going to have their votes counted.
So how are you better at Quake than Team Fortress? Team Fortress is basically Quake.
No. Team Fortress is much more complicated. Quake is just a very simple, stripped down, pure Twitch FPS.
Sheridan, the reason
What's up?
why it is because Shale fully used
I got you, Shale.
There's a lot of truth to that. No, it's also because you don't have to wait as long to respawn in Quake. I'm just tired of waiting while I die in Team Fortress 2.
I saw you, man.
There you go. This game is just like a real zen game for me. Like you just get into a real good place. Man, it's kind of good though. Fucking slow.
Well, we're fucked, boys.
Well, no, we're okay, Don.
No, I
No,
think
we're
we're
not.
fucked. I think we're
Never
fucked.
been okay. We've never been okay. It's never been good. We've always been fucked up.
Yeah, that's true, but we're no more fucked now. Oh, we're just. I think we reached maximum fuckitude a while ago.
I mean, the fact that neither of us have put a gun in our mouths, you know, blowing our brains out is a miracle, but can't say that much after today. It's that bad, you know. It really is. I feel bad for our mutual friend, because he's got a baby.
Just chugging out.
And they're
Steve
really
fine.
fucked.
No.
He's not going to be fine.
He's fine. Works for the government. He's okay.
He's probably going to get fired because there's going to be a lot of cuts.
No. Well, if he gets fired, he can just go to Canada with his lovely wife.
Maybe.
Yeah. Steve-O's okay. Worry about you and me. We're the ones who are vulnerable, not Steve-O. Steve-O's gonna be fine.
I wish Trump would just fucking die of COVID, but that ain't never gonna happen.
It wouldn't
Yeah,
solve
right?
anything. It wouldn't fucking solve anything. We just have, you know...
It made us a little bit more stable.
No,
That's all.
Ha ha.
stability...
I'd rather have my mafia relative running things than a narcissistic, drug-addled teenager in the body of an 80-year-old.
Do you want to be dominated by a stable
Ah.
tyrant? A stable
Ah,
tyrant?
quad damage plus a shotgun. Ah.
A tyrant to a stable one, Don. How about that? A vulnerable tyrant can be toppled, a stable one cannot. Biden is a stable tyrant.
Biden is no more stable than his age.
The weapon switch time is too long, Shale.
You
Hey
don't like
Shale,
weapon
I'm
switch
right
time?
behind you. Don't kill me. I want to be with you. Let's team up.
Okay. Come on. Oh, you shot me. Why did you shoot me?
Oh, wrong one. You got me, man. Nice twitch there, bro.
It's a fun game. It's just nice. You don't have to think about it, you know? This game. It's so arcade. Thank you for indulging me in my old man game show.
It's all right. I appreciate the gift. It's very fun.
I think everyone should own this $10 game.
It's funny, man. Man, I am not great at this game, man.
Yeah. We could play, you know what? Why don't we play like when we exit this, we'll play just a custom, like a private match. And we'll see how we get
All right. I need to moderate the sound anyways. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
You realize that with 4 more years of Trump, we're going to go so far beyond the threshold of ever being able to return from climate change that even if there is another election, we're fucked as a species. We're never, ever going to colonize Mars now.
Well, that was gonna happen with Biden.
We're all
as well.
extinct.
The same thing was gonna happen with Biden. Yeah.
No,
Same
it
thing.
wasn't.
Yeah, well, he was not gonna do the Green New Deal, and the Green New Deal wasn't even gonna work. We needed Yang.
We really did need Yang.
Well, you know, we did the best we could, boys. Oh well. Alright, join my game.
I'm trying. So I'm stuck in front of something.
Okay.
All right. Joining your match. I think.
Got a team match all set up for us. So we're just trying to
All right.
If you can join me now, it'll be a good time.
I'll try and join you through Steam.
Yeah, that's
Server not responding.
I think I invited you. Perhaps.
I'm not seeing it. Whew.
Try right-clicking me and joining my game.
Unfortunately, I just get a loading screen that doesn't end with nothing.
Sucks. Alright. Guess that will work.
I don't know.
We'll find another server for us. Something a little
Well.
bit more casual.
Good luck holding out hope, Shale, Sheridan. I have none.
Oh man, I
Like literally none. If I don't blow my brains out tomorrow, I'm probably going to DC for Thanksgiving.
all right, that sounds
Just
nice.
the way it's gonna go.
I wish you luck with your turkey hunting.
Yes, the best turkey, the whitest and oldest turkey.
The greatest turkey. The make turkeys great again turkey.
The MAGA turkey. Yes.
Great again.
The make
MAGA
gobbles
turkey must be roasted for Thanksgiving. Got it.
make gobbles great again.
Something. Have a good night, you.
Alright. Good night,
Yeah,
Dad.
you
Try to feel
too.
better.
Yeah, I mean it's really looking like that unless we wake up tomorrow. Try now. All right.
Try joining. Join the server I'm on now. I just joined a nice Instagib server. Everything is like one shot, one kill.
Instagib. Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. Just
No, it's good. It's pure skill. There's no picking up a weapon. It's just everyone has the railgun and that's it. It's pure.
oh man.
There we go. Well, once you get the hang of this game, it's addictive. It's the best. Or maybe not. Maybe it's only good for old people.
Ah!
See? So next time I will try to set up a server on my Linux laptop, and maybe we can get a private like 2 versus 2 game, because that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Maybe even 3 on 3. So one thing you can do is one thing you can do is shoot the ground. Do like a pogo jump in this kind of mode. Check it out. It's a big part of the game in this mode. Jump, fire down at the ground, and you'll like launch yourself into the air.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can use that to clear long gaps.
Oh, hey Shale, I saw you.
Did you? Not for long enough.
Been off this long enough. Oh, hey. Aw, you get me.
There you go.
This is hard, man. This is hard.
Yeah, it is
you
hard.
got.
You get the hang of it though. So, it's all a matter of leading your shot. You want to fire where someone's going to be just a split second after you fire. When you get the hang of that, this becomes a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it.
Yeah. And it
It's
doesn't
not-
matter where you hit someone.
it's
No
not
headshots,
great.
Any shot is an instant kill.
All right. Hey, I'm above you, man. Where are you? I've gotten 4 kills.
No, yeah, you're doing way better than me. I'm not hitting anything tonight. These guys, like, as soon as they get a beat on somebody, I get fried.
Well, it's lead down range, man. That's the math. How much lead down range versus how much are you getting hit?
My problem is I am zooming with right click before firing.
Yeah,
to get
don't
the
do any of
guns.
that.
I should just be firing.
Dude, it's
without
point.
zooming.
It's
I don't
point.
really have time to zoom.
It's 0 point shooting, dude. There is no aiming. Just peg.
Yeah.
Bye, Shale.
Yeah. Once I have to get into the zone.
I'm only better than you, Shale. This is just as bad as TF2. What are you talking about? All these people.
Well,
This is as
much
bad.
more fun
This
for me.
is as bad. This is as bad. We should just find like a fun. You know what we should do? We should do a Terminator server on Team Fortress 2. It's a custom mod server. Let me see if I can find one. They're fantastic.
All right, we're gonna come back to this sometime.
For sure. But I'm done now. I'm done now.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
So let's
I'll
go.
set up a server for us sometime. All right, I'll go back to.
And we should have Jay coming on sometime soon. So.
She might. I mean, she has a new baby. So.
Oh yeah, that's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah, maybe she'll come back. I'll be right back. Alright, now, tell me, what is a Terminator server?
So one of my favorites is unfortunately. So a Terminator game is where you have everyone versus one player, and that one player is overpowered and also limited in unique ways. So, like the Terminator, and everyone has to try and kill that one person. So, one that I really enjoyed was versus Ponyville, which had themed Terminators from the My Little Pony universe. But unfortunately, I don't think that's. I think this server is the server, but unfortunately, I don't think that it's exactly alive.
Changed.
I don't think there's people here.
Ah,
Like I don't think it's a living server anymore.
that's fair. Alright, we'll find another game. Maybe I'll try playing Soldier. That's kind of like fun.
mean, I'm hopping
Like,
in.
Quake is like everyone's a soldier, pretty much.
Alright, I'm canceling that. That's so much to download that it's not even fun. Let's just go and hop into a different game with no capture the flag or any of that.
It's fine. Capture the flag's fine. Point control, whatever is fine.
Let's also add the alternative game modes. Those are pretty cool. Pastime, where you have to play a deadly game of soccer, hockey, basketball.
I've never tried that one.
Yep.
Did you ever play the Friday the 13th game? It's so good.
Isn't that like, isn't Among Us just like the newer version of that though?
Somewhat similar. I would say I mean, they're very different experiences. But they're sort of similar in the idea. But, yeah. Friday the 13th is pretty fun. You know, it's in full 3D. And you're in voice communication. You have proximity-based voice communication, so you can just talk to people who are actually close to you. And, you're all just trying to survive long enough to escape the camp, and you can do that by like repairing a boat and driving off, or repairing a car or calling the cops. And they all take like a certain amount of time and actions, you know, and different people have different skills. Like, you know, one kid's better at fixing the boat, and someone's a faster runner, and it's fun. It is kind of like Among Us, but it's Friday the 13th. If you haven't seen it, it's very cinematic. They really captured the feel of the movies pretty well. And I'm a big fan of the movies.
Cool. Sounds like our last control point has been captured. Oh, this is a good map.
De Groot keep, eh? Right.
Are we limited to just melee?
That's what I wonder. This is confusing.
Yeah, this is a weird server.
Well, I'll give it a try. maybe it's a Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Have you played Chivalry? That's a melee like FPS.
Oh, ha. You know what? Maybe.
I own Chivalry if you want to give that a go sometime. Another old Sword Ascension game. Yeah, I got somebody.
Nice. Yeah, just practice makes perfect, man. Practice makes perfect.
Counter-Strike Go, although that also has that issue where, like, if you're not good, you just die and you just wait. Although it's an excellent game, just like this. They're just really, you know, well-balanced, playable first-person shooters. Oh man, I just saw a head go flying off.
That was me, man. That was me. I popped a helmet right there.
Oh, you popped the head off, so it wasn't your head. Okay.
Yeah, no, I popped a helmet right there, man. Come on out of your little camp, bruh.
Good news, Shale. Move to
Yeah. Why?
legal.
What's legal?
Winter's legal in Montana, motherfucker.
Oh, fake crank! Congratulations.
Wait, what?
That's
Weed
great.
is legal in Montana.
Look at
They
that.
Congrat.
Your life is gonna get better now.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
I'll be high doing it.
That's right, and that'll make all the difference. I kind of like this melee server.
Well,
You know what?
so I guess we did find something you like then, Shale. It's just a matter of time.
Fuck you.
I mean, there's thousands of people still playing for a reason.
No, absolutely. I love these games. Like, these are the games worth playing.
And it's a
I mean,
free
other
game.
games are worth playing too, but I don't mean to be like, only these games are worth playing. But these games are every bit as worth playing as like all the new games. I'm so happy people still play it. And I like a good game that has had years and years to be balanced with a still active community. There's just nothing like it.
That's right, because I'm on this team. So I'm on this team. That's why we're capping these points. Oh yeah. What? Woo! Now that's coordination.
Well, we were on different teams this time.
I know.
I like this
I've
little 3-on-3.
pushed you.
It's nice. Intimate. What's great about legal weed? And,
Not getting beaten by cops.
yeah. I said that's great about legal weed.
I thought you said what? I was like, because it's still like $75 an eighth.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
It's terrible. That's over $25 a gram.
Well, I voted for Jen Metzger in New York in the hopes that in the state senate she will take care of that here.
I am hoping for you too, man.
You'd think it would be a done deal here by now, but we can't do anything. It's a nanny state.
Yeah, full nanny state. I understand that, man.
Yeah, the New York State government is just like a paralyzed thing.
Woo!
Damn thing. Oh, fuck.
Ah. Alright, I think I need to. Whoa.
Nice hockey stick. Look at you.
Thank you. It's Nessie's 9-iron. Oh my gosh, we can use guns now?
What? Oh, maybe you like level up to guns? It's like one of those.
Maybe one of those servers? I don't know. That's a good idea.
Ah. I got chopped by another Highlander. Oh, I saw you die.
I bid farewell to a cruel world.
talk to him. I bet Moto might play Tropico with you too. He likes those kind of sim games, like Civ.
Oh, I get it. I get it now. Medieval, dude. You can only use swords or like bows and crossbows.
Where'd you get bows and crossbows?
So, like, some classes have the different weapons that have that. So, like, the
okay.
medic and sniper have
Right.
bows, so...
He's got a bow. This is a good custom server.
I still think this is a legal casual server, man. I don't think this is a full custom.
No? Huh.
Ah, I thought I loosed that arrow. Got one. Let's see how many kill streak I get. Woo!
Oh wow.
Nice. That was a hard fight. That was a hard fight, man.
Not bad.
Woo! I'm actually riding the top of the scoreboard now because of that play.
Yeah, look at you. I did not come in last.
Wow, I was not seeing Trump picking up Iowa. Iowa is for Trump. That
That's not
is...
surprising.
It's just another cave. I mean, I only think that Texas and Georgia doing a shift as the mail-in ballots are counted, and the legislature or the courts having legal battles pulling those together. Like, I think that's...
I thought Iowa was going to go for Trump, but I am surprised by this overall blowout.
I know, this is ridiculous.
We just cannot trust the mainstream media to report on anything.
For real.
The polls mean nothing anymore.
Oh, Shale, you're a demo? A demo,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah, I'm a demo. Melee demo is the way to go with this, for sure.
I'm getting killed, dude. I was getting beat. I was getting beat.
Sniper got me right in the eye. Right. Oh, you're a sniper now.
Yep. Ah. This door hinge, dude, is on fire with his loadout. He's actually making me go for the medieval lock and loadout.
This mode actually reminds me of Chivalry a lot. Chivalry, that medieval FPS.
Yeah.
I wonder if psychedelics will be legalized in DC.
Hey, I think so. I think
Man,
so.
that's a big win. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's the state of Washington. Yeah. Was it also DC? Or was it
DC and Oregon.
both of them. Okay. That's crazy.
Alright, Shay, let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this.
Ah, the scout killed me. Door hinge, just like you said.
Yep.
Oh,
Ah!
I
That
get
you,
ganked.
that Ursa
God.
PC.
Oh.
You saw me get ganked?
Yeah,
I was,
right
I
behind
got
you. It was
I got
heartbreaking.
stabbed. I got
Aiming.
stabbed with a
Classic sniper death.
I got stabbed with a broken barrel. No! Ah! I saw that death coming from all the way across the courtyard. You know, I mean, kings of old must have had that experience, right? Like, oh no! The peasants!
Oh man. Good.
Oh man. Oh, Wanuke is on it like a Donkey Kong.
I wonder what Rising will have to say about this tomorrow. What's Sagar have to say? What will Crystal Ball think?
I really don't care what they think anymore, honestly.
No, you don't like them.
Just
I find them a good news source.
I mean,
No?
comparatively to everything else, yeah, they're all right, but in reality, I don't think so.
No.
No.
So you don't like, so what don't you like about Rising? What's the thing?
They're still really neoliberal.
Wow. Think so?
Oh yeah,
They're
they're stupidly neoliberal.
I know fans of Biden.
Yeah, honestly, the liberals aren't fans of Biden either.
I mean, Crystal Ball is always speaking out against neoliberalism. Also, Sagar, like by name.
Yeah, but they aren't exactly helping people know about the policies that would fight against the neoliberalism, like basic income or
They do talk about basic income pretty frequently, and they both are in favor.
I don't think that they are enough.
Is there a media outlet you do trust? Or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, there's tons of media outlets I do trust. I by and large do trust Rising. I just think that they do have neoliberal bias.
Okay, that's fair.
PBS is
I think they are in the town. They are in the industry. They can't help but have some, sure.
PBS is a really good.
PBS? Now that's neoliberal.
I mean, yeah, it is, but it's still like a solid. It's still a solid news organization. Like.
I just feel like the underwriting is just old money, old guard, old.
Oh,
culture,
it's 100%
you know, can't trust PBS
old
at all.
money, but.
I like Hard Lens Media a lot, but they're very small and limited to Chicago mostly. But they're really good at what they do. You know, they have a nice take on the national.
Ah! You got me.
I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
I'm sorry, who?
Hard Lens Media. They're Chicago local, truly independent, small money journalists. They do a good job. I really wish more people would check them out. They do good national politics, but you know, they also do a lot of Chicago local politics, which I'm interested in their coverage just because it's so good, even though I don't live in Chicago. It's just an interesting city to look at the politics of. It's completely corrupt, like everything. Tom was really upset, huh?
I mean, I understand.
I'm just not that afraid of Donald Trump. I mean, I no more so than Joe Biden. I don't. He's not going to stop elections. He doesn't have that kind of power. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I feel like even if I'm wrong, I'm not that nervous because our elections weren't working anyway, right? What are we really... Crap.
Oh.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, what a shock. We're doing the castle again. Now's a good time to check the AP, and, oh, Trump has won Florida, for sure.
Well, that's interesting.
96% of the vote in, and he is ahead by 400,000.
Interesting.
Yeah, Pennsylvania's still up in the air in my opinion, and so is Texas. Even though we have 80% of the vote in, he could easily pick up that 600,000 from the mail-in ballots.
Northern Lights and Fastberry.
The mail-in ballots would probably favor Biden.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, he might.
Dang it, I got it. I got murdered.
I also got shot off the battlement.
Ah. I hope you guys came in to crush him because I lured them right into the box.
Do you have Neverwinter Nights, Sheridan? Play that game?
I haven't even heard that game.
Oh, it's really old D&D. It's an old D&D PC game, but not that old. I guess pretty 2004 or something. But it's got just tons and tons of like user-created custom servers. It's like just kind of endless sort of. Well, it's a bit like roleplay. But, I'm trying to think of games that I've gotten into over the years. Snipers. I remember I used to play StarCraft. And then
Ah! Yeah, StarCraft is weird, man. That was a good one.
I used to love those custom games that people would make within the StarCraft engine. They were like so creative, you know. They have like nothing to do with StarCraft. People would make like MMORPGs, you know, where you just like play a single Zergling and run around and level up.
Huh.
Insane stuff. It was amazing what people would do. Given such crude tools, you just can make amazing things. Minecraft is like that too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, has Disdon gotten that, or has his friend gotten that server updated?
I have no idea. The Minecraft server?
Yeah, man. Oh,
Take a break from this something a little more low key, I think.
yeah, for sure. Let's now cycle up
Yeah.
another casual.
Still all hopped up on Pratam.
Yeah.
Pratam is funny because if you take a low dose, it's like a stimulant. A higher dose, like I said.
Yeah.
Right type. Man, it's gonna be great that Diston has legal weed now. I keep telling him he should try Pratam because he needs something for his chronic pain. Like, because he's just so debilitated half the time. He just ends up canceling like the streams he plans.
Hey, I understand that.
In his life. And at least now he's got like weed will come to so that's tremendous. He does not need the Kratom anymore. Unless he wants it like in addition.
Oh wow, it's already 1 a.m. for you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's New York. 1 a.m.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, it is looking nightmarishly like Trump is going to win unless Texas is swung by mail-in ballots. So.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think so. Especially with the Republican governor.
Yeah.
Frankly, that matters, unfortunately. It shouldn't, but fucking it will. Ah, bleak. America, you don't disappoint, you know? It's always a surprise. You think
Always something, man. Alright, well, thank you so much, Shayla. It was absolutely a blast.
Yeah, man. Good hanging out with you. Good to do this with people.
Indeed. Yeah, this is yeah. Talk to you Friday. All right, and oddballs, I am going to call it for our election night. It looks like while Biden is incredibly close, Trump is winning as of tonight. There may be some shift with the mail-in ballots on Pennsylvania, Texas, and Georgia, but for the most part, this is the map. Yep.